wouldn't believe, no, I do. I wake up, instead of people, you get up and stretch, I get up and do that. Smooth. Because I know you'll be watching, man, because like, we're waiting for you, man. We're standing right here. You got all the support and love in the world. Get better, Smooth. We need you back. We need you back. We need you back. We need you back. Fam, Purdy to receivers bonding. When was the last time? I mean, who started it? Him and JJ in the beginning. George. And then George. And then all of a sudden the name Watkins, of which who knew? Him and Watkins got together. And now Ricky sent. Listen, fam, this is the thing. You know all those idiotic people yelling things, blah, 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 negative, blah, 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 negative. All of them getting ready to eat crow. I'm telling you what, I can't wait to serve it up with butter and maybe a little ice cream on top of it as well. Man, Brock Purdy's getting ready to kick ass this year. I know the secondary it's been sporadic. It's been pieces, guys, good guys in, so guys out, and the bad guys in. It's been a thing. All I know is that Brock is doing his job and everybody's on point that we need to have on point. Because you need experience in the system. Now, that can be explained really easy and quickly. Let me get into it. 49ers training camp 2025. Brock Purdy continues excellence into day 9 with Ricky, otherwise known as Pearsall. Ricky sent. We got a theme song. Reason why Trey calls him that, and you probably already know if you know about anything about hip hop, 50 Cent has been shot 8 to 9 times. I think it's probably about 9 times by now. Because 50 how many people do you know get shot 8 times and still walking around? Because you have to be a badass to get shot that many times and still come back ready to get shot again and couldn't survive. So Ricky said it fits him. Been shot, came in, had a great ending to his season last year, his rookie year. I'm impressed. Ricky, street cred, bruh. You're a badass, gangster. Boy, how many people you know? Guy puts a gun on you? Dude, look, just take everything, man. Just leave me, okay? What do you want, man? I'll send you a check every month. Anything you need. Just walk away. Both of us just walk away. Not Ricky. Shoot me. Ricky went Rambo on the dude. Bam! Shot the dude, and the bullet went through him, unfortunately, and got Ricky. So Ricky said, man, I'm telling you right now, what we're seeing now is probably minuscule. This dude is going to be legendary. He's already legendary in my mind for just that one day in San Francisco. The hell is that? But Ricky, I want you to stay out them Rolexes though, bro. You know, you can walk around at home or something like that, or when you're hanging out with Trent, maybe Nick, George, you can walk down the street with them wearing a Rolex, but don't you do that by yourself again. Come on, man. Use common sense. I understand you're from Florida, but you know better. Let me jump into this real quick so I can get you on the phone. It's Sunday. Where's my notes? Am I, you having a good day Sunday? I mean, it is the weekend. It's over now. Now it's back to the regular thing. Okay. Hey, what did I do? This is crazy. I know it's not what I allowed. I know, right? Ronbo, man, what are you doing? I'm sorting my stuff out here. I made a mistake here. I'm ready. So anyway, fam, it's time to talk Niners football. As the good guys are off today, the Niners do appear to be subscribing to the notion of getting better every day, especially the new kids on the block, the rooks, man. I mean, this is why this season is so exciting. Because, we know what to expect from the other guys, but the new kids, we don't know what to expect from them. But what we are hearing and seeing from them, isn't that good? I mean, it's just, to some people are thinking, no big deal, man, you got rookies, man, they got to get, no. I'm still excited. Impressive comments, have been dominating training camp reports, even in the midst of a few injuries that continue to occur, of course. And this is another thing that's also interesting. You notice guys drop out for a few days or whatever the case may be, but they still carry on. Fortunately, while the injury issues seem minor, it takes starters out only for a bit, long enough for rookies and backups to get the opportunity to step up for first-team reps to confirm the depth. Would we know anything about Jordan Watkins right now? BA was in camp already, because Jordan would not probably be playing with the first unit. These are those things that are, I mean, I don't want to see BA or anybody else hurt that seriously, but these are bizarre blessings at the same time. Now you get to find out BA will be back soon. You know, from what Smooth said, though, I don't know how long. It sounds pretty scary. But anyway, we're watching the depth develop on the roster, which will benefit the Niners' efforts to win in 2025. To the phones we go to talk about Niners quarterback one, Brock Purdy, and how he is building confidence with all of the able-bodied receivers, which is not every day that he has them. Along with everything relevant connecting Niners football, you bring anything to the table you want to. We're to share. That's what this channel is all about. Talking football, I'm not going to preach to you. You're going to preach to me for all that goes. Some people do like to do that, too. Anyway, I like that. Oh, by the way, in fact, Papa Purdy shed some light on the Ricky Sent wasn't more involved learning the last season while adjusting to the NFL after recovering from being shot in the chest before week 1. Ricky missed 6 games but was struggling with not being targeted immediately upon his return, and Ricky had a lot to say about that all during last season. Telling Brock, like, hey, man, come on, man, I'm open, man. Brock broke it down, man. Brock, you should have broke it down to Ricky back then. Ricky, man, he thought you was hating on him. Brock broke it down by saying, quote, in our offense, it's usually steps timing. You're breaking at a certain angle, and Ricky last year, he was raw with his talent. He had it, but he also had to learn our system, our timing, where I'm throwing the ball. He's got a lot of shimmying stuff, which is great. We need that, specifically against man coverage and stuff to create separation, and we love that. But I think there were some times where he had to learn, like, hey, dude, you can't take a couple of more steps and then break out. I need you there now. I need to get the ball out now. We had a couple of those moments and stuff. There were times where he took it a little deeper and then broke open. He was like, dude, I was open. I said, in the timing of the play, I needed it quicker. Timing, Ricky. Timing, Ricky. This ain't Florida, bruh. This is not Florida football. This is the NFL. And in fact, it's Kyle Shanahan offense, which is not really, everybody doesn't grasp it immediately. Apparently, somebody should have told you that last year. You would have been so frustrated. Timing adjustments are a natural part of a quarterback and receiver developing chemistry in the NFL. That goes throughout pretty much every team in the league, right? Brock continued with saying, so we had moments like that, and that's part of getting to the NFL and learning the system. And a quarterback and receiver talking and getting to know each other. I feel like it has gotten better for sure over the last year or so. Unquote. So Ricky Sent finished his rookie season with nothing to be ashamed about, actually. As a matter of fact, I was a little confused watching the games through the last few weeks of season 2 because Ricky was running clear-out routes, but I didn't really comprehend that at the time. But they weren't trusting Ricky to do what is required of a 49er wide receiver. So Ricky take guys with him, and then some other guys would get open. JJ. So, now Ricky's on with the program. He understands the plan. He can actually get the ball thrown to his hands. Ricky finished the rookie season with he had nothing to be ashamed about. 31 receptions for 400 yards and 3 TDs. He did not fully know what he was doing. Fam, I believe we've got a monster on the rise. I really do. Mrs. Pearsall's baby boy is looking like he's ready for prime time now. Papa Purdy agrees, said, I think towards the end of the last season, you saw Ricky come out of his shell. He was playing within our system and timing. Niners signed a receiver. Oh, yeah. The 49ers are still looking for receivers. It's kind of a scary thing. But you need camp bodies. Some of these guys are coming in and going to go to audition. Coach probably promised them, listen, I'm not sure if you're going to make the team, but we're going to get you out there. You're going to be seen in preseason games, and, Well, let's see what happens. I mean, maybe you will be able to stay with us, but I'm not going to make any guarantees. I'm going to come out there and do your best. Because the Niners signed the receiver formerly known as Robbie Anderson, and he is known as Robbie Chosen again this year. Does this remind you of Prince, the artist formerly known as, what did he finally change his name to? Guys who do this kind of thing always make me, okay, don't judge him. Fam, C.J. West, did you see his presser? Boy, I love me some C.J. West. Did you hear about the dude? It's just, he's the most jolliest, fun. He's a brilliant guy, too. But to look at him and knowing the destruction he can cause, and he's got that big grin on his face, he's talking crazy, and he's telling you what he does step by step. He's a well-coached individual. You can tell he's absorbed every coach that's ever taught him anything, everything. This is why he's uprooting offensive linemen like crazy. And all the other things he's doing. I mean, the press asked him, hey, that was a nice spin move. Like, yeah, I was just trying to check it out and test that out. CJ, I still, all game long, I got a new dog, and I'm going to be yelling at all game. God, I like this guy. Alfred Collins likes him too. Remember Alfred Collins came up to the podium, and they asked him about CJ. Did you notice Alfred Collins? I mean, he started laughing. He said, yeah, I love CJ, man. He's special. I'm telling you, man, George Kittle, JJ, and now CJ. There's some personalities on these teams, and even Nick Bosa in his own comical way. We got this team, man, they're easy to like. By the way, fam, Jordan Watkins is fine, as you've already noticed by now. The strange thing is that his absence will remain a mystery until tomorrow. What is with the cloak and dagger, Kyle? You guys are freaking people out with this. This is the second time. What was the other incidents? What is this? See, because now you leave us to our own imagination as to what's going on with Jordan. Please just relieve me of the thought that it's possibly a Reuben Foster situation that has something to do with his lady. Fam, I don't know if I could live through that again. And maybe, no, you know what? That's not what happened. We'll find out tomorrow. Anyway, Nick Bosa was resting yesterday. Jacob Cowing, as you know, his hamstring. Jacob's due to get back into camp or get back with the 49ers when they go up against Denver in the collab workout. Kevin Givens, there's no reason listening for he's not out. He's probably resting too, though. Kevin's at a point in his career with the 49ers, he can get a rest day just for that, right? Bernardo Green's hamstring is going to still heal up. Bernardo's supposed to be back in a couple of weeks as well. Jordan James' knee. Anytime I hear about a knee, it just knees and calves. Jordan's got Jawan Jennings. We already know about his calf. Diameter Lenore hip. Darrell Luter Jr. had a personal reason for being out. Colton McKivitz missed the workout. Juice left practice early in his injury. It occurred during a one-on-one drill against D. Winters. You know, Coach has already said D. Winters has something you cannot coach. And that is, D. Winters is really physical. We already seen that because D. Winters damn near killed himself year before last. you can't teach that D's got it. All right, D, but don't hurt Juice, man. Come on, man. It's a drill. These one of them method act. I mean, what do we call those actors that get into the role and they're walking around like that for like months before they even do the shit movie? Is that a method actor? No, let's see. Anyway, that's D. D's already. I mean, he must look at Juice and saw a Los Angeles Ram uniform on him and knocked the bejesus out of him. That's what I said, Rudy. We got people who want to hurt you. Your team is going to be hurt badly. And plus, I got a new dog. I can't wait to cut loose on Stafford and his bad back. No sympathy or love here, bruh. You know this. Go beat that hornhead ass. Anyway, the Niners haven't provided an update on Juice either. So Isaac Guerrero also left practice with an apparent shoulder issue during special teams work, but maintained good range of motion while being evaluated by the team's medical staff. I worry about Isaac Guerrero because he is going to be that type that's going to get a little ouchies. Now, they don't seem to take him out, but he is going to get ouchies now and then. Now, Jordan James has already got a knee problem going on. This is why when we say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 running backs kept somehow in the practice squad or wherever you can keep them, maybe illegally, even if they're not on the field. You can't have so many running backs on your roster. You tell them you'll pay them at home. Just don't join another team. Tell people you don't feel like playing. And then, of course, when we call you at the end of the season, and you will get a call most likely, God, Jesus, it's crazy. Like I said last year, I believe we started off with about 6 running backs, right? At the end of the season, Patrick Taylor's out there. Who else? I mean, we only had Patrick and Isaac. That was it. CMC, we only can hope he lasts for the whole season, because if CMC lasts the whole season, we're going to the playoffs. That's all there is to it. I ain't afraid to say it. CMC is the catalyst of this 49ers offense. He is what makes everything else go. DCs are having to do things they don't want to do, and it lets an opening in a hole. And plus now Kyle Shanahan has speed merchants out there that are going to open up that offense more so than it has been. Remember those days? Marquise Goodwin was with us. I'm not saying anything great about Marquise Goodwin, but he did provide that one element that Kyle Shanahan's offense really flourishes under. I got 2 or 3 speed merchants now. If Kyle wants to just shift them about so nobody will ever get to know any of them, he could do that. Just put them in them go routes. Now people like George and JJ will just eat up. Ricky P, same thing. The stage and everything is set. The food is on the table. The menu is just, it's ready, it's right. I want to eat now. It's going to be a different team this year. And I'm telling you right now, fam, Gross Matos, offensive line Andre Dillard continued individual conditioning work as they work to return from injuries. But Gross Matos is a badass. He really is. Another guy, he just can't stay on the field. It was suggested that they trade him before the season. You probably could get something good for him. I don't want to trade him. I want him on the field. Remember that game again? Was that against the Cardinals? When he's on the field, you can't do a damn thing with him. Let's just see. Ricky Sent. Ricky refused to be denied yesterday. Dude hauled in 5 receptions, including 4 from Brock during team drills. NBC Sports Bay Area. Matt Mayoko witnessed, and he did right. Quote, Pearsall got off to a hot start with a reception on a deep pass from Purdy against the coverage of quarterback Dallas Flowers. 3 plays later, he hauled in a Mac Jones pass of intermediate depth. I know these names. It's both difficult and a mistake to gauge and draw conclusions on how much of a huge performance we can take seriously due to the Niners' top corners, Deommodore Lenoir and Bernardo Green, watching from sideline. Listen, I just want to know, I need to get these guys on the same page. So no matter else who's out there, it's okay. Because right now, that's what they need. And Bernardo and Demo get back in, they can get sharper. I actually don't want them to be denied right now until they can get up to speed. Milko added that Ricky has looked like the Niners' best receiver since being activated off the PUP list last week. Duh. And listen, Ricky's a first-round pick. He's got no business looking anything but the best on the field. He should. Ricky has mostly been lining up at the Z receiver spot and in the slot. Jordan Watkins, who, by the way, is back, as I mentioned, caught 2 passes during team drills and worked as a punt returner on special teams. Where's Siegel? Where's that guy who runs the 4? It's not Siegel, is it? Who's the wide receiver we picked up? I'll get his name in a minute. This has got to be a typo. Left guard Dominic Pooney impressed in pass protection. Left guard? I understand Ben Bartch is not. According to Coach Forrester, it's Ben Bartch's job to lose. Although I do like the idea of Pooney being over there. They're saying he's showing quick recovery and even when initially beaten. Pooney's a man. If there's anything about Pooney, wherever he lacks, because he's got natural talent, wherever he lacks, he works his ass off to make it better. On defense, rookie Albert Collins continues to intensify his workout in order to catch up after missing all of the offseason program with that calf injury that I thought was fake because he wanted his contract okayed. Says Alfred, I feel good, 100%. It was a process, and it went well. Okay, Alfred, unquote. Let's see what he looks like versus Denver in the joint workouts coming up next week. Because all that, yeah, I mean, you look at Alfred, you see all that, man. This dude, yeah, Alfred, man, and I guess the calf for stopping me because I said, I got a thing about you guys who don't like to work out while you're waiting for your money. And then you come back looking like poo-poo. Quarterbacks Trey Brown and Dallas Flowers continue to work with the first team defense with Leonard and Green out. Brown also saw reps at safety, which is cause for concern regarding the receiving room folks having such a day. Fam, you know what? We're hearing the name Jacob Robinson, though. Cornerback Jacob Robinson recorded a pass breakup against Watkins, though, and that's saying something, no matter who was throwing to him. And defensive back Siran Neal intercepted Carter Bradley on a throw intended for Watkins. Eli Apple. Apple did break up a pass intended for wide receiver Isaiah Hodgins. It was also called for pass interference on a deep throw from Mac Jones intended for Andy Isabella. You know, Andy Isabella is very fast. In fact, Kyle says it doesn't seem that he's lost a step since 2-3 years ago. Eli also allowed a 15-yard completion from Jones to T.O.'s baby boy Tariq to close out practice before they turned out the lights and everybody went home. Man, you know what? I'm telling you right now, fam, this cornerback room, see, I'll let you know that if anybody gets hurt, these are the people who are going to come in. Eli is no better than the DB group that was brought in last season. Although, you know what's funny, fam? Was that Rock Yassin in that Hall of Fame game? It wasn't Yidam. That was Rock Yassin that's playing with the Lions. Rock Yassin looked like a bad mofo. I know, it's a Hall of Fame game, but I never seen him pull up with any plays like that in our preseason left of last year. Okay, Brock Purdy finished 11 of his pass attempts during all 11 completed, including 4 that went to Ricky. Ricky sent. He also had a silky smooth shot to CMC. CMC running back / wide receiver, because CMC can run route. Oh, yeah. Mac Jones had a 10 of 12 today. Tanner Mordecai, 1 of 3. Carter Bradley has got one more time to have an 0 of 3 day with an INT to include. Let me wind this up by saying this. Kickers. We have to keep a sense of humor about kickers, don't we? Jake Moody and Greg Joseph. They attempted field goals from 33, 38, 43, 48 yards. Joseph was a perfect 4-4. Jake was 3 of 4, missing from that 48-yard spot. Joseph's camp tally is 22 of 24, while Moody is 21 of 24. You see where I'm going here? I mean, this is a lot of makes. You can't get mad. I just wish Jake was the 22 and Greg was the 21. They're not under any pressure out there. I mean, now, if this stays the way it is, Jake's going to get the job. That's all there is to it. And every time, all right, Jake Moody trots out of the field. Oh, God. Why couldn't we have scored the touchdown? Now we've got to rely on Jake not to have a nervous breakdown before he gets to the ball. All right, here we go. The snap. There's Jake Moody. And that ball misses wide right. Ah! Jesus! Jake! See, and you know, maybe it's going to be okay. You know, fam, you could, don't dwell. I'm going to stop. Don't think about it. Man, special teams coordinator Brant Boyer said after practice, I think they're both doing a great job. There's not a ton of separation there. Both of them rebound from some days that they could have kicked better. And I thought they kicked pretty solid today. All right, fam, all of a sudden my mood shifts. I should have talked about Jake first. Really? Jake, Is there a medication for? It gets an anxiety pill. No, I want to be in my normal state of mind before the game starts. This is a Jake drops out on the field. You know what? We're gonna hold. Who we hold responsible? Jake goes out there choking to the right. Kyle and this dude Grant. Damn it. Maddie S.
Ronbo. Oh, Ronbo.
Well, Maddie, camp's been going pretty well, man. I'm loving what I'm seeing.
Nice.
Yeah, what are you thinking here?
I'm liking the connections, man. Just it can't do anything but get better. So
yes.
And it's already off to quite a start. So I mean, if that's any indication of what we got to look forward to this season, man, I think we're sitting pretty, man.
You got a lot of Red Bucks' kids out there. I love the energy. I love that energy. Oh, they're playing. Did you see CJ's presser? Boy, I knew I liked that guy for a reason. I just looked at him when he was running clips out of Indiana. It was his school. I was just looking at him when he was playing ball at school. I said, what the hell? That guy's frightening because he's so violent. And I said, woohoo! And the foot that
no
is
joke,
what do we got here?
Yeah.
So, it's like a goddamn grizzly bear.
He is. But he's a jovial, fun guy. You can tell he wouldn't harm a flea. But get him out on the football field. That's the kind of guy.
That's funny.
Yeah. Whew.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Nice, man.
It is. This picture, you're walking down dark alleyways. It'd be fun to challenge going to worst neighborhoods. I'm walking down the alleyways. I got C.J. West, Nick Bosa, Trent Williams, George Kittle. We're walking up and down those dark alleys for an hour. I'm looking for trouble.
Yeah, I'm seriously, right?
It'd be like the WWE. I just want to jump out.
Nick Bosa's that silent killer.
Oh, God, yes. I just want to fly out of the middle of it, a flying sack, get to drop a dude and watch my boys take over from there.
Love
what am I doing entertaining all these frightening things? I'm not violent. Okay, man, I'm sorry. I want to interrupt. Go ahead. My imagination gets crazy sometimes.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Oh, God.
But yeah, no, I think the connection with Pearsall and Purdy, I think, has been growing for a while. Because if I remember right, they're kind of working together.
A lot, because they got a lot of time
before any of the camps and stuff like that. Yeah, they got some time together. So
right,
I think they were just throwing. Yeah, so I'm confident in that. And then I know he's got a good connection with Kittle. So there's that.
Wait, you got to pick
obviously.
You got to pick Mac Jones. Yeah, I felt like I was watching Madden. I'm playing a Madden game, watching George Kittle.
Yeah.
And Brock.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's gonna get better.
But yeah, so I mean, I just can't wait for the season to start. I think I can speak for everybody.
Yes.
Can't come soon enough, man. It's gonna be we have a Thursday night game?
Yeah, Denver, right? Yeah, we've got a workout going on with the Broncos. Those always end at the 2-3 days? That always end at the end of the week with a game, right? So yeah.
I was thinking more about like regular season kickoff, like against the Seahawks.
Yeah,
wasn't that a Thursday night game? Wasn't it a prime time?
Start the season. We start the season on. Do we start on a Thursday night? I thought I'm not.
I don't know.
Could be. I'm not recollecting that right
probably
now.
Not, but I thought maybe I could be very wrong. So
yeah, but anyway, we do.
Anyways,
have you heard anything about the Hawks? I don't know what to expect from them. People are saying things about the Hawks.
Yeah, it's weird, dude.
Yeah, you're right there where they are. What do people think about the Hawks?
Oh, dude, they're always optimistic. They're always optimistic, man. they're like Cowboys fans.
Well, I mean, they got it right. I mean,
Detroit versus everybody.
What up, Dom?
That's all you can say.
Chump.
Right? Kill me.
He's the perfect description of that video I sent you earlier.
Oh, I won't mention it.
He should be in it. Yeah, I know. No, you don't need to.
Him and Rudy. I think I put Rudy's name. I think I said Rudy. God, some people, man, just
both of them fit perfectly.
Jesus,
it's a beautiful thing. Hey, man, it brings comic relief. So I think I don't know if it'd be the same without him.
I would really, if he was missing for a week or so, I'd actually be concerned.
Yeah, really. I might be too. There's some people I haven't heard from for a while. I was thinking the other day, man, it was like 2019-ish, 2020. Yeah. There was this younger kid who used to call in. He was a cool kid.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
We get one, remember, every year we get one that calls in and talks about how great his team is, and then they drop off at the end of the season. But Don Burr, I don't know if Don's called in once or twice, I think, but Don Burr's been with us for years.
Detroit sucks off everybody.
And so we have to give Don Burr a lot of credit. And his team is one of the biggest embarrassments in the NFL up until now. Now, when they get into the playoffs lately, they become relevant to a degree, and they're not the poop. I mean, they were like the armpit of the NFL forever with some fantastic Hall of Fame players, but they're not going to get a damn thing done ever, right? So, yeah, if you're still a fan of the Lions, you got a lot of heart.
Dude, three of my closest friends. One's a Lions fan, one's a Raiders fan, and one's a Cowboys fan, dude. They're like some of my closest friends, dude. And we're always consistently doing better than they are, so I'm always like rubbing it in, dude.
Well,
must be rough to be a Cowboys fan.
No, I would get used to that because Jerry Jones just likes theater. If Jerry Jones just wants you to talk about him, the Cowboys aren't doing what they should be doing. They're America's team. They're not in the playoffs. They're not getting to the Super Bowl. They're just out there to get with that moniker, right? So when Jerry does that, he just wants to keep the attention on Jerry Jones. And nobody does it better than Jerry. He signed some other players already, but he knows not signing this guy, no, blank. This is going to draw more attention than anybody on the team, He's already asked to be traded. So I'm
you always got to have some characters he's always got to have some characters on the team,
It's so bizarre.
Just kind of, it's just a show over there, man. I keep meaning to ask you too, man. I know you probably don't, but I see every now and again you got a Ronbo Sports Cup, man. You need to get like a merch set up so we can buy the Ronbo sports gear.
I've down to the last year. This is Bryant Young. I need to get with him, and I didn't know anybody would take it seriously. So we should get that going. Yeah, I think so. It would be fun. But yeah,
be cool to have a hat or like a coffee. Yeah, there you go, bro. That exactly. Yeah. The mug.
Yeah,
love it.
Matty, appreciate your family. I'll see you.
You too, bro.
Midweek. Tuesday.
Midweek. Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll be back, buddy.
All right, buddy.
All right, fam. Appreciate the Matty.
Sounds good, buddy. Look forward to it. You too, bro. Night, buddy.
This is Matty. Hey, yo, Trey. What Trey is this? I got a bunch of Treys.
Ronbo.
It is you. Come on in.
White chocolate from PA, baby.
Yeah, I didn't see. I said the name was written, but it didn't add all the stuff that I was notes because it's more than one Trey. But you are the white chocolate Trey. Trey, come on in, man.
Ronbo, I'm the one and only white chocolate Trey from PA, baby. Chirping in hot from Bird's territory, baby.
Somebody told me that they've actually, because I polled the chat. I said, fam, have you ever known anybody not black named Trey? And somebody said they did.
Ronbo.
But there wasn't a bunch of people saying it. Yes.
Ronbo, I remember when you did that. Actually, the next caller was like Trey Hendrickson, and I was like, damn, that was a quick pull. That was a quick pull.
That's right.
Hey, Ronbo, I got to say, man, first of all, I love that you're fully on board with the Ricky Scent moniker, man.
Oh, I love it. That makes me laugh.
I dropped that a couple calls ago, man. I love that. And, I know you said you said something about you were looking for a song for him. Here it is, Ronbo. Many men, many, 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 many men wish death on me. The old 50 Cent song, man. That's perfect for Ricky Scent, man.
As long as you just keep Ricky out of the streets, man, because that was...
I mean, shit, Ronbo, I was thinking about this. Man, Ricky Scent has more street cred than most of these mainstream rappers out right now,
Hey,
Ronbo.
hey, talk about it. You know what? Don't get me started on the rappers. By the way, I get into it with a lot of people about Drake. I said, come on, man, Drake ain't... Drake grew up in a very healthy environment, all the money he needed, and he went to all the great schools and everything else. And by the way, Drake does not write his own material, so don't bother me about Drake. Ronbo, you're just hating me. I'm just telling you. God.
Ronbo, I got to say that call out there, that Drake call out, actually reminds me of the old B-rap, that final rap battle where it's like Drake went to a private school. His real name's Clarence,
See? Oh my!
Whatever the hell his real name.
Oh God! That's even more fun. Chocolate. Oh, a black man named Clarence. That's right up there with Waldo. Good
His
God!
real
See
name's
what I'm
actually
saying?
Aubrey. His real name's Aubrey. It's even worse than Clarence, Ronbo. It's even worse. I mean, come on.
Okay. Let's give Drake a break. He was on the Billboard chart with his whole album dominating for a while. Anyway, give me some about 49ers, fam. Ricky, man, I got a feeling he's gonna bust a move this year. It's gonna be huge.
Nah, Ronbo, I'm feeling the Ricky Scent hype. I really am. He looks good, man. He looks real good. Obviously, with him, it's like injuries. Like that's the big thing. He's kind of had some hammy issues. They kind of linger. Whatever, man. If he can stay healthy, man, the breakout's real. I fully believe that. But you know what, Ronbo, if we're talking about the receivers, man, I will say, man, I've been pounding the table for bringing in a veteran guy like Keenan Allen or like Amari Cooper even, who actually just retired. So that's obviously off the table. But Ronbo, the more I'm looking, man, the more I'm seeing, you know who I think's really going to fill that veteran receiver role, other than maybe Demarcus Robinson when he gets back.
He already did, yeah. And who else?
From suspension, but it's Russell Gage, Ronbo.
I know, right?
I'm seeing Russell Gage.
You don't hear anybody say anything bad about Russ.
Man.
I agree.
Nah, Ronbo, but you know what? You also don't really hear a lot of people talk about him too favorably. Like you don't hear the bad, but like everything's Tariq Owens and Naylor and some of these other guys. And I'm telling you, I think Gage is going to fill in that veteran receiver role. Kind of in line with Demarcus Robinson. So, like I said, I think what my pipe dream of getting like a Keenan or one of those guys, I think that's out of the picture. I think we got Robinson and Gage, and we got a couple other young guys. So, like I said, man, we'll see. But I don't know, Ronbo. I got to say, man, all these damn injuries, Ronbo, piling up. I usually got to come in. I got to be, keep it light, but also I got to be critical.
It's scary, is what it is.
And we know Ronbo. I used to play ball, Ronbo. And you know what? We would call the injured guys, the injured crew. We would either call them the walking wounded, or we would call them the popsicles. And Ronbo, I got to say, man, we got more popsicles right now than good humor. Like, goddamn. You know what I mean?
And Chocolate, man, they should blame Kyle Shanahan for his workouts being too brutal. But, I mean, the game is going to be brutal. I wish Kyle would lighten up a little bit on certain. I think he tells guys, remember, we're on the same team. When you take a hit, you don't remember that guy's on your team. You don't have to lay him up into the freeway from the field. You just go ahead, take him down. And, you can turn that power on when you need to. So I worry about, D. Winters tried to kill Juice yesterday. D,
Shit, Ronbo, from the injury report I read, I think he did kill him. I mean, Juice is banged up. Man. And you know what I will say, man? It's like, you know what? It's one of those things, man. It's like, you know, like team-on-team crime where you're like, damn, like, it's good to see that from D. But, you know, also we got, you know, our fullback's on the IR now. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know, it's, but you know what I will say, Ronbo, you know what the big thing with that is, man, and we weren't able to touch on this my last call. But here's where I'm at with that, man, is like all these injuries. Like, you know what? Like it's like bittersweet, man. Like I love that like Purdy's working with like some lower guys. Cause like when he gets some of the studs back, it's gonna be like, you know what I mean? He's gonna be used to working with some of those lower guys. But I will say, man, I'm worried because, like, the offense and Purdy and all them, they're working versus some lower guys on defense.
See?
You know what I mean? So what happens when it's all the studs back out there, you know? Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like,
No, I agree.
I don't know, man.
I mean, it's okay to have – we got crash test dummies out there right now. So that's fine. Work with them and polish. So, okay, when the real dudes come back, maybe you won't have 100% completions all day, but – you'll have a better foundation. Because if those guys are stopping you all day, I'm not sure how good that is for you. They need to make – you're going to learn from mistakes anyway, but still, not all of them, you know? So
No, exactly. And you know what? That's the thing, Rob. But you know what I will say, man? Like, everyone always, like, you know, goes, like, all in on, like, training camp numbers. And I will say, man, that's always one thing I loved about Brock, BCB. And, you know, to keep it PG, I won't go into what that stands for. But I love Brock, man, because, you know, he pushes it, man, in training camp. Like, he'll throw some interceptions, and I think that's what training camp's for. But, like, on that note, you know, it's like what, like, he's playing against Eli Apple and some of these guys, and you're like, man, like, what if that's Xavier McKinney or, you know, like what happens when we're playing against some of these studs, you know?
Yes.
Like, you know, like, so.
Hawks got a couple.
Man, but.
Yep.
Yeah, they definitely got a couple, and you know what, Ronbo, just real quick, man. The other thing I'm thinking is, you know, again, man, I know we're all like closely following along, you know, some of the like, you know, like high headline like camp battles, like the wide receivers, the DBs, the kickers, you know, the trenches. But Ronbo, the one thing I keep coming back to, man, is I'm following along reports of CMC, man. Like, what is the OG white chocolate going to look like?
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Right now, the dude is tearing up. All we need to worry about with him is if he gets hurt. That's the only thing. If he's on the field, CMC's going to be doing CMC things. Guaranteed.
Well, here's the thing, Ronbo. Is he, like, I'm saying, like, man, I've been following along a little bit, but, like, I think they've been, like, bringing him on slowly. Like, has he been cutting it up, like killing it, like you're saying? Like
oh yeah.
Has he been out there balling out? I don't know.
In fact, he's a little motivated. You know, if you're Kyle, we'd be doing the same thing. Well, Trey, you got to tell CMC. Every few minutes I'd have to call him over. You okay? Yeah. What's the matter, Coach? No, I just want you to come here and take a break a minute, okay? Because you know you're making me crazy. I'm watching you, and you're playing at game time speed. I need for you to work, but come on, man. You know, CMC, you got to calm him down. It's like his father even said.
Yeah.
He gets carried away with the way. And I've never heard of anybody in my entire life getting carried away with the way. He goes too far. Most guys need to be pushed to take it to the next level. You're not going to improve if that's all you're going to put into a day's work. But CMC, you got to call CMC to sit down because he'll kill himself. I like that, and that's why he does the things he does. But come on, man. Easy. Game ain't started yet.
Ronbo, he's like the old guy when you go to the gym. He's like the old gray bush you see at the gym. It's like lifting a little bit too much than he should, and you're like, slow down there, old school. You know what I mean? You're like, slow down there, old school. Like, you got to tone it back a little bit. We're trying to keep you healthy for 17 games and plus. You know, he's out there trying to
do a 350.
Take some of the plates records in this first day back.
Take some of the plates off that and do some high rep. We gotta go, chocolate. But hey, I'll be back Tuesday though, and let's see what develops in Camp San Francisco. I like to say, bother Rudy.
Hey, Ronbo, man. Time always goes too quick, man. Love you, love the platform. Hey, just a quick update from one of my last calls. I got a report, man. I still can't dunk. But, I'm out here trying to prove these AIs wrong, man. I'm trying to grow like an inch and a half in the next year. I'm trying to prove these AIs wrong, man. Still can't dunk. But, man, love the platform. Hey, let me get a Niners caller real quick.
Can't do. Niners for the coolest dude in Philly, white chocolate. Night, Trey. See you Tuesday.
Wow, Ronbo, exquisite, man. You're in mid-season form, man. Love the platform. Hey, shout out prayers to Smooth, man. But bang, bang, white chocolate out, man. I'll talk to you soon, man. Peace.
Can't wait. Dude kills me. Hey, Lorenzo. Oh.
What up, Ronbo?
Lorenzo, man, we're just I'm putting out the wrinkled up clothes, get ready to iron them out. Because, you suspect that Ricky would have a day today. I forgot all the cornerbacks is worth a damn weren't out there. But still, I like the fact that him and Brock are getting that chemistry together. So, it was a good day for that. CJ West, the more I see him, the more I can see, boy, that's going to be a fun dude this year to watch.
Our whole defense.
He's old school.
I think our whole defense is going to be fun to watch. Right?
Oh.
No
doubt about that.
because
Because Robert's running things.
Yeah, Williams is like, you hear nothing but good things about him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, McKell.
That's three of them.
I forgot about the first round back pick. I keep forgetting about him.
Yeah.
He's going to be a badass.
And the second round pick. Yeah. So that's like three very potential problems that we're going to have in 4 years. Oh shit! Which one do we sign?
Ooh. We need to enjoy this first. I can't worry about that now, but you're right. You're right.
Fun,
Because CJ and McKell are definitely going to make it. I already know that. And Alfred Collins, you know what? It's going to be like DeForest Buckner.
Yeah. Man, Nick still got some on him too,
Who? Nick.
So we're in good shape, Nick Bosa.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking about Nick's contract. Lorenzo, did you hear Nick say after 10 years he thinks that's enough football? How many? This is what, fifth year?
2019, wasn't it? Yeah, so 6 years.
Uh-oh. Nick, maybe Nick, when he said that, he was just talking. If he still feels good, he'll still want to play. All right. I ain't going to worry about that. It's easy to worry about things if you want to worry about the future.
I like our new young stars all coming up.
I do too.
Yeah, shoot.
I really do.
What's that guy's name? Upton Stout.
Upton! Oh! Another one.
They think, we got, that's just this year's draft. Ronbo, we got last year's draft, this year's draft, veterans.
Yes.
And no one's really too hurt that they're not going to come back,
No, that's something. They get little ouchies. They don't get ouchies.
Yeah, they'll play, when regular season comes around. They'll be out there.
Lorenzo, that play you just upped and down. Did you see that play he made against Ricky? I finally seen it.
Yeah.
I mean, he flew through the air like Superman.
He gets up there, doesn't he?
No, but the thing is, he took off from a spot distant from Ricky, flew through the air.
Yeah.
Timing was perfect to knock that pass down. I jumped up off the sofa. What? Oh, I thought it went up. That was a vertical leap, but that was a horizontal flight. Ricky was flying through the air from a distance and took that ball up. Get the bleep out of here. Run it back. Oh! Yeah, Ricky's up to style is going to be, that's going to be a yes.
Yeah, I think we're good all around. Shoot, I'm not even worried. Shit, I'm having fun this year.
It is. I'm telling you. All the new kids out there, you got the polished vets are still hanging out there, the ones we have to have. I just got to get JJ back on the field. I'll feel better.
Yeah, he's not doing too much for his little hold-in, isn't he? Getting hurt. You got to be healthy if you're going to be holding in,
Oh, but I don't think he's holding in. I think that calf is really hurt.
Well, he's not holding in. He's practicing, right?
Yeah, he was. Until he got it.
He was.
Lorenzo, I don't think it's his style. He's not a baby, a little diva.
Yeah.
He just hurt his leg.
Yeah.
God.
So we got him, but I'm excited about the young guys. You know, because we got to have future stars. You know, you got to see which one's going to be coming up. You know,
Damn right.
and yes, I'm excited. We got just enough veteran presence too. D. Winters too, huh? Jeez,
Hey, D,
the
man.
good things about all these guys.
Dude's got to calm down. But to calm down for now in practice. But with game time, cut the dog loose. Because, you know, Juice is no small man. D took him out in the middle of the day.
Who's that, Juice? He took out Juice? Is that what he did?
Yeah, they one on
I
one.
thought that was. I thought it was Guerrero. Was it Juice?
Gringo did get
I
hurt
thought
with
it
the
was
shoulder. No, that was Juice. D blasted him, fired him up. I mean, even we used to practice before a tournament, martial art, and every time we got ready to spar together, all right, we tell each other, "Don't fire me up, I won't fire you up," because you know, you physical sports, you get a little crazy when you're working out, and D's got to learn D, man.
Yeah, you start getting hit, then you start having fun, you know.
Yeah.
Once you get past some 50 hits. Yeah, it's going to be a fun year, I think, you know. I think everybody's pretty much healthy. We're you know, considering what's from last year, we're way better. I think we upgraded everywhere with these rookies. Because that guy didn't do shit. What's that guy we got from Philly? Fucking that tight defensive tackle. Yeah, because he didn't do shit.
Yeah, we got rid of him after giving him millions of dollars.
Javon.
He's it wasn't. He don't want. We call it Javon Kinlaw, but we didn't want to pronounce Javon. How did he like his name? Javon or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the other guy from Philly.
Javon the Boss Kinlaw.
What was the other guy's last name? You know, I didn't notice him playing last year.
Yeah, he didn't. Not Kinlaw, but the other one. The one we got from Philly the year before.
I know who you're talking about. But did he play last year for anybody?
So he said
Hargrave.
Yeah, Hargrave. Yeah, that guy.
Hargrave, where did he play last season?
Tackle. Would you rather him or have CJ? You know, CJ West.
Oh, you know, I mean, I don't even have to think about that. It's like, Lorenzo, what kind of questions? I'm thinking CJ all day.
Yeah, but that's upgrade there. And I think that the second round pick's going to probably come around. So
Alfred Collins,
we're good.
Yeah,
and
he just got to get up to speed.
And even if they don't, you know, I mean, we got some serviceable guys in there, you know. So it's not like we're hurting. So
Alfred's such a monster. I want to see that monster cut loose. Man, I got Alfred Collins and C.J. West in the middle. I got Mikel and Nick on the opposite sides.
And Huff is his name. Bryce. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we got a pretty good team. I think, you know, that's my opinion of it. And the offense, I think they're good guys. Yeah, our offense is not bad. You know, the line, you know, they've got to be better than last year. You know, they've got to be. It's basically the same guys, but it was a more the year, you know.
Because they sucked last year. They got to be much better, you know. They were really bad last year. We couldn't stop the run. I mean, there's just no way. If you want to run, go ahead.
No, our offensive line, I think they'll be better than last year. They don't need, you know.
Yeah, I got a feeling people are making a mistake about that offensive line. They may not be fantastic, but I don't think they're going to be as bad as some of us think.
Yeah, because that's all the same group, right?
Yeah,
pretty much.
Got a couple of guys. Barnes is in there left guard, and Brindle's the only person that's gonna be a question mark because McKivitz is coming on like, man, y'all gonna quit talking about me right now. So, dang, clock's gone.
And
Lorenzo, we gotta go. But let me see you Tuesday.
Yeah, you guys have a good night, man. Bang bang. Later.
Thanks, Sam. Thanks, Lorenzo. Mr. Block Ice, chemistry A plus our running back combo will be a problem. Answer to that equation is yes. God.
What to do, Ronbo?
Anthony, you tell me. You got any and everything you want to jump on, Anthony. Talk about it. You know, because, Brock is out there holding classes every day along with every receiver on the roster. If you can catch the ball, roster will make you a star. And boy, they're going to stop talking about this year. Anthony, this is the year when Brock gets all the haters, all the Nick Wright club is going to be disbanded, and Brock's getting ready to kick ass. Rudy's going to have to shut up. Oh, well, you got that noodle-arm quarterback out there. I bet you guys wish you had a Matt Stafford. Rudy, shut the bleep up.
Brock, he airing that thing out, Ronbo.
Man, nice sharp passes too, man. Setting his receivers
the Rick is going.
Because he
the Rick is going to break out, Ronbo.
I know. I can tell. He's chomping at the bit to get loose anyway. Now he understands what we're trying to do out here. Ain't no telling what's going to happen next. No telling.
I like my boy C.J. West, though.
I mean, you see him do that interview yesterday?
Yeah, I love it.
Big old grin on his face. And that boy is dangerous. He is violent. But he looks like the nicest guy in the world.
Ronbo.
Yes.
As my granddaddy could say, C.J. West is kicking ass first and taking the ass last.
You know what I can't wait to see? At some point during the season, somebody's going to piss him off. I want to see what that looks like. I want to be able to see from a distance, though, because you don't want to be, boy.
You're right, Ronbo, because that's a big boy, man.
I don't know. Who's going to hold him back? God.
Ronbo, he get off that ball. He come off the ball fast too, Ronbo.
Bam! Like a shot. And he talked about that in the presser. It's about that first step. He knows. And he said in college you can get away with it. But you miss your first step here, it ain't going to be no recovery. But, he's working on it. Yeah.
And Sebastian Valdez.
Yeah, Valdez
come from Washington.
Yeah.
I like him. They say he's been doing good too.
We got so many guys that are just delivering. Let's start calling the 49ers offense. Well, hey, offense or defense, we got to call them the post office because they deliver.
You're right, Ronbo.
Which one's going to be offense or defense?
It's going to be something serious, Ronbo. Our defense going to be something serious, Ronbo.
I know. And Nick Martin and Upton Stout? They said these guys are moving around like Tasmanian devils. Quick. Hey, you know how Robert Sala likes speed.
I read on the Lucky Boy juice out the box.
Man. I mean, I already knew D Winters were violent, but I thought, D it's drills, bro. D.
I like the D Winters when we drafted him, Rebel.
Yeah, I know, right?
I like him when we got him.
He was the best of the two. Remember that, what's the other guy's name? Starts with an L.
Jalen Graham. They say he's
I'm sorry, Jalen Graham. JG. Yeah, Graham's okay, but he's going to be special teams. D is the better of the two.
Yeah.
So D Winters, Fred Warner, Nick Martin, and what's his name just came back too? Curtis Robinson. What we gonna do here? Curtis gonna stay on the team for special teams. Curtis Robinson play linebacker.
He's a good linebacker.
He is. He just got hurt last year, but Curtis was the best person not named Fred Warner last year before he got hurt.
Yeah, I think Jair Brown. I think Jair Brown. I think he's gonna be all right this year, Rambo.
Who?
Because Jair Brown.
Jair, yeah, Jair was in my doghouse.
Yeah. I think he's gonna be all right, Rambo, because we didn't know he was playing hurt, Rambo.
What was hurt? Leg injury?
His shoulder. He said when he hit the tight end that played for the Chiefs, what his name is, Kelsey. Yeah.
I was gonna say Kelsey.
He said he hurt his shoulder.
Jair, right?
But he kept playing.
I'm not just crazy mad at him. Jair just made me crazy. I lost all when he took out Renardo Green in that play. I was so mad.
Oh yeah, that play right there too, Rambo. That pissed me off right there, Rambo.
It really bothered me. Jair, man, how long you been? The hell did you do? And they got it. Didn't they score?
Run on their own DB, man. I'm like, man, what is he doing?
Tripping. Cause you need to have vision out there in the field. You know this, Anthony. You don't see your vision is like this. Everything that's moving, you gotta calculate. You ran over your own dude, man. Come on, man. Took him out of the play. You guys embarrassed everybody in Ninerville. Looked like you didn't know what you look like a couple of stooges. And it wasn't even Renardo's fault.
What you think about Alfred? What you think about Alfred Collins? What you think? I think when he hold out talking about his cap, I think he got
Alfred,
he got to catch up, Rambo.
I know that's unfortunate too because the season. Well, you know what? I can't get mad yet. Well, I'm gonna wait to see what it looks like in 3 weeks. Give him some time, and he may be. We might be looking at him like in another light soon. Just wait.
Yeah. But Rambo, we're gonna lose good players though, Rambo.
Yeah, we have to. Cause, God, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, especially when it comes to them linebackers. We got a lot of good linebackers, Rambo.
We got 4 that I know of for sure, and maybe 5. Cause Stanton. I don't know. Are you were high on Stone Blanton? Wasn't that you? Yeah.
Him. Yeah. He's nice, Rambo. I hope we don't lose him, Rambo.
See, cause
he's smart, Rambo, and he come down here. He's a great tackler, Rambo.
You Anthony, we got to go. But you know what? Isaiah Nair is that one day he ain't did nothing since. Anthony, we got to roll though. Cause
I was saying he's not disappeared, Rambo.
He's out there playing. He's Casper the Ghost all of a sudden. All right, fam. We got to go, Anthony, because I guess we get too many people on the phone. We're getting.
Ricky,
all right.
Pretty Ricky, Watkins now took over.
You knew it was going to be a matter of time. All right, Anthony. I'm going to see you Tuesday, all right?
All right, Rambo.
All right, man.
All right. Appreciate you, Rambo.
I appreciate you, Anthony. You know this. I'll see you in a minute.
All right, Rambo.
And Delvin Thomas says our whole entire team needs more potassium in their diets. That's where all these injuries at camp are coming from. Eat more. Delvin, what you talk about can be treated with 2 or 3 bananas extra a day. A lot of time it has to do with recovery as well. If these dudes are not, because Nick Bosa, what time did Nick Bosa say he goes to bed every night? Nick Bosa goes to bed unlike any young man in America. Nick's in the bed by 8:30 and 9 o'clock, religiously, from what I understand. The body needs time to recover. Diet is definitely plays a huge role, but you got to let that body recover. Mr. Block Ice, by the way, I want our rookie class to be a dominant one. We all do. Last year's rookies that we were proud of, I think the 49ers are going to keep Mustafa out for a little while longer than he wants to stay out. He's not going to come racing back out in the field right away like he'd like to. In fact, I wanted to tone down that workout. Wasn't he dragging weights down the field? Man, these guys, they're animals. That's why they're playing football. They're good at it. They're savage, built for the kill. Jamal.
What's up there, young?
Hey, we just
what's up there, young Perch?
It's fun, fam. We're looking at what players we've been picking up. Because, actually, and we would have, Jamal, I would have disassembled this team last year. And I probably wouldn't have disassembled this team next year. The hard decisions, for those who get paid the big bucks, they're doing the right thing. Bring some new bodies in. It's time. When I watched them guys last year leave, all them Greenlaw, Huff, Hufanga, I'm just saying, what? he doing to my team? Oh, even Debo bothered me a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. You know, everybody's leaving us, Jamal, man. Oh, what are we going to do now? Because I always worry that you can't fill those gaps in the same way. We may not only fill those gaps, we may surpass what was going on with those dudes. Because they were like, realistically, Jamal, they were hurt all the time anyway. So it wasn't like they was on the field all the time. So, you know. But Jamal, jump on in, man. Anything you want to talk about.
What I wanted to address was we did very good with the draft and how we addressed those concerns, those holes that we need linebackers, wide receivers, DBs, you name it. We addressed it, and through the draft, we got some names. And every time I hear my man TJ representing my who judge, who judge, every time I said, man, that's a grown man. Already, I said, man.
God. And he's such a cool dude. I love watching his presser. That's the first time I'd seen him do a press conference. He walked up there like he'd been doing press conferences for years. How y'all doing? Y'all enjoying your day today? Blah, 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 blah. And he's just going on and on talking football. I said, who is this dude? Where'd he come from? So, yeah, I'm a huge fan.
Man. Yes, I am, man. I watched him when he was at IU. And like I said, man, he's one of the main reasons why last year Indiana was number 5 defensively. I mean, we got, and then I'm talking about this year's team coming up. I said, man, they said they're better than last year. I said, whoa. I was like, hey, all right, now let's see if we can really can compete even better against Ohio State and the reigning national champs. If we did against like Notre Dame during that game, said, if we better this year, look out, boy. I'm loving it. And then knowing that, hey, we're not the same Indiana. We're not the same kick Indiana's butt team no more. We're not the same run over Hooters.
It's gonna change.
Those days are over. So
Jamal, it's gonna change. College football is getting ready to change. Look for Vegas to start getting really involved and getting crazy. When the mob gets involved, that means there's going to be money for every school just about. I said to myself, okay, small schools are not going to be, no, small schools are going to be okay. Watch what happens next. Because Belichick over at North Carolina, can you imagine how many parents want their kid to go learn from him? I mean, the programs in the SEC, oh man, Bama, all those schools that coaches, scouts sit on. I bet they got some scouts, Jamal, in the league that don't leave Bama. I got scouts parked in Georgia, Bama, Ohio State, some of these schools that never fail to make a dent at the end of round robin at the end of the season. I got a scout. You don't need to travel. I want you to find your place in the Ohio area or the Indiana area, wherever you want to. I got my people. Just set yourself up, get comfortable, and you keep an eye on everything that moves on that football field. That's all I want you to do. Mm-hmm. What a job. Woo! Man.
Yeah.
God, that'd be fun.
Yeah, so I love, like I said, I'm excited about my Hoosiers. I'm excited about our squad this year, and the rookies that we drafted. And man, I'm just ready to see them. I know they're rookies and they gotta learn. You keep playing with these grown men and these people who trying to keep their spots with these veterans and what have you. So they got to prove themselves. So we'll see what happens. But I'm excited. I think they're going to do well. When the boy Watkins, when he come back, when he come back, and then like I said, TJ and the rest of the team. Nick Bosa and everybody. I said, I'm ready to go out there. I think Kyle and the team that drafted you did a good job. And so we'll see what happens. And Don Burris, something wrong with you. I don't know.
Don Burris. Boy.
That
Oh man,
he was at the meeting. Said, "Hey man,
you got to feel sorry for the poor fella, don't you know? Because I mean, he's a direct
I
Lions
didn't know
fan.
it.
I feel bad for him.
Hey, I know, man.
He's still in there.
That's yeah, I know, and that tells you something. Even the great Barry Sanders went to leave, but they wouldn't let him. I said, dang, he's not one of the greatest runners. To me, he's my favorite running back.
Yes,
that
Emmitt Smith is good, but Barry
the way
was,
he would do.
and
Even Smith gave him this problem.
Exactly. That man's his ability to move defied gravity. It should not be humanly possible to do what Barry Sanders did with his body. And Detroit also, Megatron, if you leave, we're not going to just give you a release. Word. I'm just going to leave. How about that? I'm done. Jamal,
Right.
what kind of organization do you have to make players hate it so bad they're just going to go? See, I got plenty of football left in me, but I ain't staying here, and they ain't gonna let me go. So ain't no point in me trying to litigate this in court. I'm gonna lose. So I'm gonna tell y'all goodbye, and bleep you, and I'm gone. That's it.
I know that.
Two of the best ball players ever played the game. They quit.
I know.
Dobber, that's your team.
Yeah, that. Oh man, that's
God.
it's. I'm the way about this city, man. You mentioned it the other day about Detroit, the Tigers, I think the only good successful franchise was the Pistons, was the Bad Boys. And,
Actually, the Red Wings do better than all of them. The Pistons just recently came up.
Yeah.
The Tigers were playing good baseball earlier. Now all of a sudden they start doing the Detroit, and they're getting their brains beat out. Stand it down, Burr, hang in there, boy. Detroit versus everybody.
Oh man, he sound like Tiny Tim in the Christmas Carol, like Merry Christmas, everybody. That's the dude, Don.
Joe, we gotta go.
Hey, you need some help. Well,
I'll be looking for you Tuesday, and because things are they're heating up week by week. It's heating up.
Oh man, hey, I'll see you Tuesday, brother.
Looking forward to it, Jamal. You sounding great too, fam. All right.
Thanks a lot, bro. All right, be easy.
Yeah, too, fam. Night, Jamal. Okay, Apex Rams Nation. Y'all gonna beat the hell out the Eagles? Hey, Apex Rams. Listen, I wouldn't even, 49er fan, ain't nobody gonna be beating hell out the Eagles. Have you lost your mind? This is what about Rams fans. They have no respect for anybody. Hey, yo, Ellis. Hey.
Ron Bizzle.
Ellis.
What's the dizzle? Yeah.
Man.
What's up, fam?
I'm just sitting there looking at what's going on in camp, and Ellis, it's hard to draw any conclusions, but it's easy to be excited about what's going on for you. Now we got guys that are stepping off right and left and coming back in, and all of a sudden you see somebody go crazy. Ricky lost his mind yesterday, and they're going to be like Watkins had a day like this earlier. But the bottom line here is Brock is just apparently schooling some of these kids, because Ricky and Brock have no business. I mean, Ricky and Watkins have no business looking as good as they do already. Is that Brock? Because I mean, George and Brock, okay, yeah, but everybody else, and CMC also, but the kids are coming along. I'm just delighted. But you can jump on any way you want to. I'm a hush.
Man, it's I'm really glad that out of a lot of the defensive linemen that everybody, we all have been, just enamored with and really looking to add to this team. We really, really got a great player in CJ West, man.
I can tickle every time I think about him.
Especially at tackle, and the good thing about him is, and where I think maybe it could work into our favor also is by them getting Alfred Collins and CJ West. They're two different statures. Alfred Collins is like 6'5", 300 and something pounds.
Ellis, did they do that on purpose?
And CJ.
Wow.
I hope so. I hope that's what they did, because that's how you catch teams slipping, because there's, offensive linemen who don't work well against lower center of gravity, stronger, more agile players. And then, vice versa with the taller guys, they can, tend to be more of a handful. And, but I'm hoping that Alfred Collins is getting motivation from CJ West, because there's the ranting and raving for CJ West has been, I'm sure, crazy over there. And some of the rookies, I'm hoping that his name being called and there being so much great things to say about him is making those guys want to play better, harder, faster, stronger, and make a name for themselves. So he's a great player to have, and I'm just thankful that we drafted him, because a lot of our people were talking about CJ West coming out of Indiana
from day one of drills. Day one.
Yeah. It just you don't hear anything bad about him. Everything is good. He's whooping everybody's ass on the offensive line every day, and he just keeps going. And he's getting linemen frustrated, and he's very calm, and but he gets nasty when the whistle blows. You know what I'm saying? He gets nasty on the field, and he's cool and calm, and hey man, I'm just doing my job. Very, very subtle, very calm, not arrogant, and be like, yeah man, that's what I do. He could be that kind of guy, but he's not. You know what I mean? He knows how to flick it, turn it on and off, and that's a special person right there. So shout out to him, making noise all camp long. He'll definitely be a starter out the gate. I don't see him not being a starter from the gate.
I think it's already been said. We don't have anybody better than CJ West. Givens is good.
I don't.
But I love that high low you're talking about.
Kevin Givens.
I just pictured that. Ellis, here comes the fire hydrant stops to run, and a poor soul doesn't know to lay down. Here comes 6'5" Alfred Collins. He's airborne. You don't go down.
Yeah.
You could see a body get snapped like a twig out there. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So it could be the formula.
And then with the young guy with Michael, I guess his ankle's fine. He came back out the next day, which I was glad to hear, because I didn't want it to be a situation where we had to worry about having a player, being injured that we had put so much and invested into. Like, that was going to be something that we were all going to talk about, and we weren't going to let go, and rightfully so. So if he's good and it's manageable, then that's good, because we need it for 17 weeks. Yeah. So I hope this young man is, whatever he's doing, he's not taking the Javon Kinlaw route. I'm not going to say, he's going to. Would it take Javon almost a season and a half to play? Then he ended up getting that knee surgery. We can't do that. And we didn't get shit from him at his rookie season. No. So I just don't want it to be that kind of a situation. But whatever is going on with his ankle, we need him to get that together so that he can have longevity on this team and not have a Javon Kinlaw kind of situation. The offense, I'm not surprised by.
One question, I don't know if you know about, but did they do a procedure on his ankle already, or did he just let it heal up?
No, I didn't hear anything about it, but it was a reoccurring ankle injury. I remember hearing Grant ask him during the press conference, "Is that your same ankle that you had injured? That you had problems with in the past?" And he said yes.
Because I never heard about anything.
At least he was honest. Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. If it's one of those things like how Javon had the knee issue, and he had to actually get surgery, and he had to. It was going to be reoccurring. Now Javon's knees aren't a problem anymore, or his knee's not a problem anymore. You got to get whatever in-depth procedure done, and then take a year and a half or whatever, and let it heal up, and then you can really be able to fully play at your capacity. So I just hope it's not one of those situations.
Yeah.
Offensively, look, we gonna be rocking. Okay, we got Ricky's gonna come in balling. I pretty much already knew that. Isaac Lorenzo's gonna come in balling. I know he hurt his shoulder, but he'll be fine. And we got some good looking running backs out of there. Corey Kiner is looking like a guy out there. I don't know Jordan Watkins. I hadn't heard much about Jordan Watkins outside of when camp first started. So I don't know if he's still been maintaining his consistency. When they're not talking about you, then that's a good thing also. You know what I'm saying? Because that means that you're keeping up and maintaining. Yeah, well, shit like that. and so, but we'll be good, man. I think I can't wait until when I go to the Chargers game. I'm going to be really excited to, be able to watch our quarterbacks, our defense, our rookies, everybody. I'm going to be paying close attention, and then, being able to see, Trey and Harbaugh and everybody they got over there, on the Chargers, and just, that atmosphere is going to be real live and rocking. So I'm looking forward to that coming in pretty soon. Yeah, for sure. Definitely exciting, man.
Yeah. Can you imagine if what's his name goes down? Who's the starter? And Trey has to come in. Justin Herbert. Yeah, because I don't know who that was. I kept looking. That is Trey. Trey was looking good.
Yeah.
So it's amazing what Harbaugh can do for a quarterback.
Yeah. Well, with Greg Roman, they specialize in minimizing, simplifying things for guys.
Yes.
And so this is really good confidence builder.
Yes.
Yeah. Kyle's he's a complex shithead sometimes.
Fly with a lot of kids' heads. I know.
Yeah. But you know what? He's where he needs to be. I'm thankful for that. And he can just kind of build from there. I've been hearing good things about Mac as well.
Jones,
so I'm glad that, I'm glad to hear that because we need that. Hence, or heaven forbid, anything happen to Brock, we need somebody to come in and step in that's going to be able to facilitate and run the offense, and we can not have much drop off. So
and have people saying,
I'm glad to hear that.
No. Hey, always a pleasure, fam.
Yes,
We're
sir.
back to that athletic family. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna work out until I get any more votes in too. All right.
Thank you. Yeah. Once a day, so it's 24 hours. So if you did 12 p.m. today, whatever your time, it'll be 12 p.m. again tomorrow. And they're gonna after the 4 days, it'll be 3 days tomorrow counting. It's gonna be a top 20, and they're gonna go from there. So it'll continue. But please vote. Thank you. She went from 3 to 5, but it's kind of fluctuating. I have family and people coming in and, dropping, dough in, and then also a lot of people voting. So I appreciate everybody who's voted. I mean, you most definitely. Please share.
All right.
My G. I appreciate you.
Will do.
All right. Much love, fam.
Let's look back at you. Have a great night, Ellis.
Hey, man, hit that like and subscribe. You at Wipe Your Feet. Shout out production. Shout out Tony, Tone, Donut, Tanisha. Brian, Show, and Frank, and man, all the family, man. You know what it is. Shout out to Chat. Keep it lit. All right.
Not else.
So, excellent.
Tony, and Frank. Tony does Frank better than Frank, man, than them fish sandwiches. Charles. Wait a minute. Mr. Block Ice. One more. Our wide receivers, what say you? Who is our kicker? Here's the thing, Mr. Block Ice. You know how Brock Purdy, everybody's always measures a quarterback by the ability to make people with him look better. Now, I've always been aware of that, but at the same time, a wide receiver needs to have some talent. Don't lay it all on the quarterback. He's got to have a tool that he can work with. So I'm watching what's going on out there, and if this goes into the season, this is going to do well because the fact of the matter is Brock Purdy is doing what he's a system quarterback. Explain to me what quarterback's out there working without a system, please. I'd like to know, is he efficient? Are they winning? This is a stupid statement, okay? Well, does he make the people around him better? Well, I mean, he can't be blamed because the people around him know how to play ball. Just say, I don't like Brock Purdy, and let that be in him, because what you're saying is stupid. So, and usually people get mad when I tell you. I said, come on, man, you do that. I'm just saying, give me something substantial, and I might say, okay. In the meantime, shut the bleep up. Hey, yo, Charles, get in here, man.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Hey, Charles, man. I'm sitting back, man. You know, the 49ers are so fun right now because camp is so exciting every day. We're hearing about good things. I mean, if there was any bad things, it would only be Jake Moody. But everything else is just wonderful. And actually, Charles, let me take that back. Jake Moody is not doing so bad. He's just one behind his competition. And for me, that's one too many. I need Jake to definitely not be sucking behind him in another 2 weeks. Because then you got to make a decision. Charles, if you had to make a decision whether to let Jake Moody go, and remember, you picked him up in the 3rd round. And if it's close, but Jake Moody's behind, do you make the decision you need to make, or do you keep Jake Moody?
Hey, he'd been off my team, when the season ended.
I felt sorry for him because his leg. He got hurt, and the kicker needs his leg.
I don't feel sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for him.
God, Jake.
He's been off my team. He's been off my team the first week into, free agency or whenever, Hey, he's been gone.
And I would have been so mad I wouldn't tell him in his face. I would have called him up on the phone in order to remain civil. Jake, listen. Yeah, it's me, Coach.
Yeah,
Jake, we're gonna listen. I made a decision. We're gonna go another direction next year with the kicker. I'm gonna wish you the best of luck. If you need a resume or anything like that, I'm gonna be here for you. But we're gonna go ahead and do this.
I'd have sent him that Ray Charles hit the road jack. Don't you come back no more. I'd have sent him that. I'd have been playing that if he's coming in to play his like it out.
Because Charles, people don't understand. Hit the road jack is right. Because you, as a kicker, you have to have a mental edge. You need to be strong in that area. Robbie Gould is the most incredible kicker I've ever seen in my life. But Jake is not Robbie Gould.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man.
Robbie could not be bothered. He didn't care what the situation was.
I'd have probably paid Jamie Foxx to come play the piano and sing the song while he's on his way out. Jamie Foxx played Ray. Jamie Foxx played Ray in the movie Ray.
And he sung. Jamie Foxx can sing. He can't he?
Oh, yeah. I'd have had him impersonating Ray Charles on Moody's Way Out.
I got to tell you right now, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, so that's how I would have dealt with the situation. But I'm really happy. I know the topic of your show is, Brock Purdy's getting used to.
No. You can go anywhere you want. I just did that to open things up. If you want to bring something else to the table, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, my question with the 49ers is who's going to start in the secondary? Who's going to start in the two safety positions?
Don't feel alone. Jair's supposed to be back there. What's that veteran's name? We've got some people that are being groomed for the job. Mustafa's not ready to go, and the 49ers are not going to put him out there early on. What's his name? Did Robert Saleh? Who?
What's wrong with Brown?
Trey's in the mix. Robert Saleh's already said that area is wide open. The two, my favorite guy and not yours, Diamador, is starting in one corner.
I'm talking
about the safeties.
About the safety position.
No, I was just talking about the DB room. Period. We got the two cornerbacks. They're solid. They're going to be there. Their backups are what worry me as well. But Jair Brown is going to be there, and also Mustafa is going to be there.
You remember on Back to the Future? You remember on Back to the Future, the first one when Marty was he was back in 1955, and his brothers and his sisters was fading out on his picture.
Yeah,
that's what Diamador Noah is doing right now. He's fading out.
Get off my boy! Get off me! He's gonna be all pro this year. Oh God! Hey, but what's those guys? Robert Saleh brought a safety back. I think he's a safety. Anyway,
who they?
His name slips me right now because he hasn't become a household word yet. Anyway, he's not bad. He's kind of solid. The way he's playing right now, fam, who's that safety we got Robert Saleh brought back with him? Anyway, we got him. Well, he's probably going to start at one safety. Jair's going to be over there. Man, Jair, please get it together.
Man,
we're not real solid.
I mean, it's going to be rough, man. I don't really see how we're going to be competitive when we don't have
take a big break.
Safeties.
I think his last name is Pinnock. Pinnock's okay. He's well polished. He says he's not mad because they cut him the first year that Saleh got to New York. That already says me the wrong thing. I don't need to hear about you having gotten cut in New York. But they had a good defense in New York. You got Sauce Gardner and some of those guys over there. You need somebody to compliment those guys. So I understand that. So I don't know, fam.
So I mean, when they cut this team at the beginning of the season, they released all these players, and I'm like, basically they were saying they're starting over without saying they're starting over, and we're in a rebuild. It's going to take about 2 or 3 years for us to get to actually where we want to be, because they're probably going to replace Warner in this transition. They're going to replace a lot of positions. Yeah, I mean, eventually they're going to replace him within the next 2 or 3 years.
Are you giving Fred 3 years? 3 more?
Well, I'm just saying the 49ers, they're on this mission to replace everybody.
Well,
so I mean,
some guys
they started
retire. Fred might be one of them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying we're not going. I don't really think with the lack of experience that we have on our roster, we're not going to go, and do a deep playoff run because we don't have the players with experience. So, we're going to have a pretty good draft this year coming up, and add some more pieces. But I mean, that's their vision. Their vision was to hit the reset button. I mean, that's the only way you're going to have a lasting and strong roster. If you
don't have to wipe everything out. They re-signed George and Fred. Nick's out there. CMC's still out there. There's some guys that got a couple more years left in them. I don't know about Trent Williams. I'm really worried about him. If we don't pick up
I know.
a tackle next year in the first round, I don't know what we're doing. So we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, nobody knows what they're doing at tackle. The offensive line is just year in and year out. It's just, we got the money. We got the money to pay. We got the money all the money that we're paying Trent Williams. We could have an outstanding offensive line, if we spread that money around and we get some real talent.
I know, Charles. It's a work in progress. Man, we got to go, Charles. I'm gonna tell you, man. I love the humor that we went through, Ray Charles. Let me see you Tuesday.
Okay, all right. Love you, Ronbo.
I love you, fam. Night, Charles.
All right. Good night.
What? Oh my God! It's the return of Donut. Donut Kingdom.
Hey, Ronbo.
Hey.
Like Method Man. We're going to start this off like Method Man. I see Apex Ram Nation joining Markin Slow. They also joining Rudy, trying to hate Niners. Oh, you can't do our thing. You can't even score. And Wilfred Warner hit the field. We're going to hit you high and low. We're going to score big. Jake Moody's going to make his kick. And Coach Shanahan is going to be happy. Yeah. John Lynch is going to raise his hand and run on the field. Because we going to guarantee a victory like your boy Broadway Joe did. How's everybody doing out there?
Throw that T back. You know what? This is why, if everybody's heard the song before, a funky cold Medina. Does he not remind you? And his writing ability of music. Donut.
Yes.
Been missing you, fam.
Yes.
I know you've got good sense. and take some time off after football, especially after the 6-11 season. I told everybody who asked, "Where's Donut and Tisha?" Look, man, everybody ain't laughing about what happened last year, so Donut and T Price, I had enough for 49ers. I got to take a break on them right now. So, but I knew you'd be back soon.
Yeah, oh yeah. Only thing, Faithful, sorry for being gone so long. But not only we, finishing up with healing mode, things are going well with the both of us, health-wise.
Good.
But back in January 25th, Faithful, I lost also a fellow 49er fan, which is my mother. She will be up in heaven watching down. Everything was, the service and everything was lovely. She was a lovely woman that raised 4 boys, and raised them to be men as they are. And all of us, Life is Grand, are diehard 49er fans. And just like her, that will be looking down the spirit smiling, we'll be cheering louder than ever. That's why I had to come with a song on the way back. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for all the prayers and everything as far as my health-wise. But we've been gone for a minute. But just like a pair of jeans, just like the pimp say, just like the the seat belts in the Cadillacs, we back, goddammit. We back.
I was wondering where you're going with that. I love it. Shout out to your wonderful mom. And we know your mom through you. She raised you to be the person you are. She is a great, great lady, Donut.
Amen to that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She raised a good cook, taught me how to cook, clean the soul, taught me how to take care of the lovely lady that I have by my side, raised a good, lovely daughter, and also has a grandson that's turned 9 years old this past July. So everything is going well. You know what I'm saying? Life goes on, and my mother wouldn't have it any other way. And let's talk about these Niners right quick. She's watching me right now, and she's ready for me to show out.
By the way, she's never going to leave you. I'm telling you right now, because I think about my mother every day. She stays right there, Donut. They don't go anywhere. Yeah. And, it's like I believe in that saying that especially boys, and maybe the same with girls, but the same with boys, but boy, it was the umbilical cord connection. It will never be broken.
Definitely. Amen to that, brother. You already know. You understand me? That's why I still cook the big meals I cook. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got all the recipes from her. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to temperature control. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to know what's done and learn how to make a steak from different levels. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you want it well done, or if you want it rare or medium, I got you. You know what I'm saying? All from the ladies up there.
There you go. Reminded me of Steven. Steven's also taking a page out of your book, too. That boy loves to talk about his cooking. Sir. Look at us. We're doing a cooking show. and then Delvin Thomas, how do you like your chicken wings? Are you ranch, man? Blue cheese, plain, or barbecue? Hey, this is good. We got to do this one, though. How do you like your chicken wings? Are you ranch, blue cheese, or plain, or barbecue?
Oh, man, you know what I'm saying? My lady loves barbecue herself, you know what I'm saying?
Same
But me over here on this one, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't mind, anything spicy, you know what I'm saying? As long as my butthole don't shoot no fire, I'm cool, man.
Yeah, but I'll
be all right.
I hear you, but it's got to burn my lips a little bit. I love that. You feel a little burn on the lip. That's when you're doing buffalo wings.
The burn on the left, the burn on the right, the burn going down, and the burn coming out. You understand?
No, not the burn coming out. I don't want that. That was painful.
The whole system all around.
Thanks for that. Thanks for the question, fam. But thanks for that contribution. Yes. All right.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about the 49ers.
Niners right quick, Jeff. You know what I'm saying? I am happy about the draft this year that they made. Shout out to John Lynch and ownership and everything. Shout out to ownership that really took care of all the pieces of getting everybody signed, everybody extended. You know what I'm saying?
And didn't take all day. Yes.
The Cincinnati route. Thank God for not taking the Dallas route. You understand me? Man, and another thing I would like to say that CJ West, like I said, we haven't been on here for a while, but we have been watching, Faithful. We have been watching. And one thing we do love is the big boy CJ West in the middle. He's going to be a wrecking ball. He will be I'm not going to say if he stay healthy. I'm not going to jinx him like that. that young man is going to be ready. You understand me?
I do.
Even the tall dude, Michael Williams, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, if you can push through the pain, do what you got to do, bro. You know your body. If you got to sit down, sit down. But everybody else, my dude right now is the ball hawk, Mr. Uptown Stout.
Oh.
That young man is showing out right there. And, we got some receivers that can I'm glad Pearsall is on his way back on the field. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's get these young guys ready for this upcoming preseason game. And we all know it doesn't mean anything because it's preseason, but to us, faithful, every game means every game means it. You know what I'm saying? Because we are excited that the season is back. We want to see how these draft picks do. We want to see how our young bucks get down. And we want to make sure that our old school and middle players and veterans don't need some oil in the joints like the Tin Man. You know,
That's right.
get all that rust out.
The way it needs to be.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Everything got to move slowly, like water, like Bruce Lee said. And let's get this season going. Let's shock the NFC West, and let's make our
asses off.
Because you already know, faithful. Fun fact. When we make it to the playoffs, no matter if it's wild card or if we're the number one seed, we will make it far.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Yeah.
It's right.
So
if we get in the playoffs, you know how we do. We don't stop at the first. We don't do a Rams and stop at the first or second round. We take it all the way to the crown.
Yes. CMC, I'm happy that you're locked and loaded and ready to go. Mr. George Kittle, do your thing, my man. Do your thing. You understand me? Your boy, Mr. Debo Samuel, good luck to you, young man, in Washington. I'm excited to see what you're going to do with that young man. Daniels is going to be exciting to see. Yeah. Apparently, right now, they ain't got Scary Terry hooked up yet. But if we can get that man some kind of way, or if we get Keenan Allen, somewhat of a veteran that will help out because I'm not scared. But a veteran with talent wouldn't be bad to have in our receiver.
Why not help
out? But on that, let me ask you this, though. Why is everybody ignoring Amari Cooper? People talk about everybody but Amari Cooper. You know what I think? The 49ers might be waiting until the last minute and go ahead and see if you can sign him. Because I thought he'd be with somebody by now. Amari Cooper still out there.
It's something that's lingering, you know what I'm saying, Ronbo? For him, for that caliber player and the season that he had, oh, my God. You would think that teams will rush at him, especially there's multiple teams that need wide receivers as we speak, you know what I'm saying?
Especially talented ones,
So the question is, that's why the two names come up more than Cooper, you know what I'm saying? That's my theory, that's my thought on it.
Yeah, and that's a good point, too. But so I did hear years ago, Amari is known for taking plays off. And I just can't imagine that. But so how does he come up with the production he does? And if he was BSing every now and then, and coaches hate that. If you're not hustling all the time, especially at that position, they really have a problem with that. This goes all the way back to high school.
Yeah, because I was talking to my lady about that weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we don't want him on the squad, faithful, because we don't want him taking a player too hard. We don't want John Lynch to be have to come down from the. We don't want John Lynch to have to come from upstairs and have to escort somebody to
Devondre, doing the Devondre Campbell.
Hey, because faithful, if you know John Lynch like I know John Lynch, that man, he don't take no SHIT. Now, it already happened once. If it happened again, he's going to come down there suited up, number 47, ready to hit somebody.
I got to tell you, it's the life. The season ain't started. The season just now started. But don't let Tanisha get here at time. But we got to go now. I'll see you Tuesday, and I will be looking for you because I know you're back.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And before we go, what's up, homie? Wade forgot about your player. You know what I'm saying?
Looking for you, Rudy.
Hey,
Rudy.
Looking for you too, Marcus.
I love the way Talisa said
it. And don't forget the last person. I know they try to be like the Avengers and add people. Mr. Apex Ram Nation, Welcome to the Thunderdome of the Gold Rush. You are about to get it. Get ready, player.
I don't know why they come over here. They know they're going to get trashed. Y'all still got it.
Yeah.
All right, fam.
Ronbo.
Good night, Talisa. Night, Donut.
Shout out to the faithful. Shout out to productions. Love you, Ronbo. We back, baby.
Hey,
See you Tuesday.
Glad to have you back. All right, fam. I'll see you Tuesday.
Yes. Bye-bye.
And Road Ashley Music. 49ers are not in rebuild mode. I know. Charles, I wanted to say, but I didn't want to interrupt you. We're not rebuilding yet. Charles is looking ahead too far. You know, one thing as a 49er fan, you can't look ahead too far. You'll have yourself sitting in a corner sobbing. I like George Kittle. I like Fred Warner. I like CMC. I don't want to think about someday they're going to retire or get traded or retired. Delvin Thomas, hey, we did that already. Yeah, the chicken wings. Yeah. Delvin, thanks for that. That was a good question. And speaking of cooking it up, it's Steven. Steven.
What's up, Ronbo?
Steven, how do you like your chicken wings?
How do I like what?
Your chicken wings. Do you like barbecue? Do you like ranch? Do you like blue cheese? Do you like your wings
I
just...
like Cajun, man.
You like what?
I like Cajun.
Did you say Cajun?
I like
Cajun
spicy,
sauce?
You know, I like. Yeah. Oh yeah. Cajun.
Oh, burn your lips off. You know, Steve, you remind me that barbecue house I used to go to in Berkeley. They had on the wall hot, real hot, and damned hot. I tell you what, Stephen, I tried the damned hot once, and I told people don't do it. I'm telling you right now. I almost had to take my lips to the hospital. I'm telling you, that was not, you know, I don't know what they're doing to it, but that's too much. I didn't know I had a level because I thought I could go to real hot. Hey, Stephen, I bet you know the answer too. What's the name of that, the hottest pepper in the world? What's it called? The Reaper?
It's called the Carolina Reaper.
Yeah.
Carolina Reaper.
What a name! I think they got hold of some Reapers because I never felt any pain like that. And the dude gets, brother, hey, let me get him a glass. Get him a glass of milk. Don't give him no water. Give him some milk. I said, man, the hell is
the Carolina Reapers haven't been around that long. They're kind of a new breed. They didn't start popping up until I think like 2010. What you probably had was a ghost pepper.
There was one less powerful than Reaper. What is the one next level? Not as bad as a Reaper, but why would people do that, Stephen? Oh,
I think it's more or less just like an adrenaline thing, you know, like how some people get tattoos. Like, I like tattoos, man. I like the feeling of it, you know, the adrenaline rush. It's like, oh yeah, like I'm about to get this. And same thing with peppers, you know, like people do it for the rush, you know.
Yeah.
And they don't really focus on the pain until it really happens. And they're like, fuck, I regret everything. But it's about and here's the thing too. That kind of pain doesn't just go away. It's not like a one-time thing. Like, okay, I've already suffered through it. No, you see it in the bathroom again.
You know,
it takes a double take at you.
It's something to love it as a challenge. I grew up with a lot of Latinos, man. Tony Morales, I'll never forget him. We're sitting there having dinner, and Tony's pulling up. Hey, Ron, try this, man. He pulled a jalapeno out of the jar, and I knew that was hot. Tony took it and bit it, and kept looking at me. He didn't blink. He didn't flinch, and then he took another one. Of course, when you're 14 or 15, you try it. I tried it. Almost had to call the hospital.
Man. I like eating jalapenos, man. When I get them at the taco truck, I eat that thing straight and without flinching too. I'm like, I just take it, man. It's good. So, and the trick is you eat half the taco, and then while you're chewing the taco, you take a bite out of that jalapeno. It's a perfect flavor mix, man.
Man. See, before we run out of time, we got to talk some football. We got about 4 minutes. Go ahead. About what's going on here lately? Today, yesterday.
I'm liking what I'm hearing, man. Upton Stout, for being as small as he is as a corner, really good. Real good.
I mean, really good.
Oh, my only concern is I'm not hearing anything about our boy Stone Blanchard. Well, I'm wondering
not since
why.
that day he got burned in coverage. You're right.
Uh-huh. So I'm wondering what's happening. Are they going to move him in or move him out? I don't know. But Brock Purdy is putting on a showcase, which I mean, come on now. There was a stat recently in the past 2 years. He has beaten out Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes has 24
I love
interceptions.
when they put that up there.
Brock Purdy has 21. Brock Purdy's thrown for 8,144 yards. Pat Mahomes has thrown for 8,110 yards. His completion rate, Brock Purdy's completion rate is 67%, and I think Pat Mahomes is 64.
Close, but Brock.
And mind you, these are just the last 2 years. These are the last 2 years.
And did you get the air yards? Because people think, hey, man, it's got all them yak brothers. No, some of that is, a lot of that is
no. Yeah. The 8,144 yards, I think that is the air yards. Either it's combined or it's the separated. I was looking at it earlier and I lost it. I don't know where. I saw it on Instagram and I was like, oh, I'm going to use this to, start a fire on Ronbo. Oh, yeah, here it is. So his total yards was 8,144. Pat Mahomes was 8,111. Passer rating is 104.4, as where Pat Mahomes is 93 even. Total touchdowns, Pat Mahomes has 53, but Brock Purdy has 51.
They're so close. And Brock is this is fourth. Yeah, Brock's ready now. In Kyle Shanahan's system, he is fully ready. He's out there schooling his guys that are receiving them. He's showing them where they're supposed to be. I'm going to let the ball go out here, and I expect you to be there. That's the way you talk to him, Brock. That's the way you talk to him. You get your ass on that spot. The ball's going to be there. That's why you got a lot of picks in Kyle Shanahan's system, because receivers, I always knew that.
You lay that shit down. You tell them where they need to be. You say, hey, this is where it's going to be at. This is how soon I need you there. Be there or don't. But you're not going to get a second chance.
I know. See, I'm not going to throw you. I'm not going
to
throw it because I know you can't
lay it out there like that, man. Because the wide receivers, man, they're prima donnas. They are prima donnas. I don't think I've ever met a wide receiver who thinks like a running back or who thinks like a linebacker. No, every wide receiver and every corner are the same. And like Coach always said, if you can't play receiver, well, shit, at least you can play corner, right?
Yeah. Because you know how routes are ran.
That's a good point. Every bad corner, every bad receiver is a corner.
Richard
and every good corner is a receiver. It's fucked up, but it's true.
Yeah. I mean, Richard Sherman was at Stanford. He was a receiver, and they converted him, and then he became one of the best of all time.
Yep.
So,
so in reality, man, there's a lot of movement in the organization in terms of players. I don't really know who I can really focus on. CJ West, that dude is a monster. He is a monster of human. You can't even like I said earlier. You're like he looked like you were like he's like an animal out there. I was like, yeah, he's like a fucking grizzly bear. He may be nice outside of the football, but the moment he puts some pads on, man, he is tearing that offensive line a new one.
Yes.
You ever see a grizzly bear or attack video? You ever see one of those?
Yeah,
things,
I've seen videos.
Like another bear?
I don't ever want to see that good guy. When he stands up, he just keeps on getting up. And what I tell you to do, never run from a grizzly bear. Go down to the ground and put the hands on your back head and fold up in the fetal position as tight as you can. I said, you must be out here, brother. Man, I'm not staying. I'm leaving. And if he catches me, when he catches me, he'll be real tired. Ain't standing, going in no fetal position, but because the bear is going to go back your head from what I see. But man, got to be out your rabbit. No,
they come back for seconds, man. They come back for seconds like a bad heartburn. Even when you think they're gone, they'll be coming back. They're like, oh, okay, you got up. Oh, no, you're not gonna get up. Oh, did I hear you breathe? Oh no,
that's CJ.
Yeah, exactly. They are the definition of natural-born haters.
I know. CJ, we got to go. I mean, CJ. We're talking about CJ so much. Steve, we got to go. If somebody's going to call you a name, don't call me CJ. I like that. We got to go. Let me see you Tuesday, huh?
I'll see you Tuesday, Ronbo. You have a great night.
Best to your awesome family. All right, fam.
Okay, Ronbo. You have a good one.
All right, fam. And let's drag Tony in here. Tony.
Ronbo.
Tony.
Nice. What's going on today?
I tell you, this is like you could tell the season's about to get started. But Tony, when Ellis was talking, we were talking about who's the guy like the fish sandwich? Frank, yeah. Frank, do your Frank impression. The season's not going to be started until you do that, right?
Who wants this sandwich, Ronbo? No, first I am good today.
You do that so perfect. Okay, thank you, Tony. It's so funny. Hey, Tony, we're all over the place today. Brock Purdy's having a practice that needs to be given a little more credit for how he's bringing along the youngsters as far as receivers go. Now, you expect it from the veterans to look like they look, and like Mac Jones was saying, I'm watching George killing Brock Purdy. I feel like I'm playing Madden. Woo! Now, that's a compliment. I understand Mac Jones does have a flair for comedy. And then, of course, you're looking at Ricky. Now, Ricky sent, well, now, see, he's catching on quickly, too. Now, I got to attribute a lot of that to Brock Purdy fully understanding that offense himself. And you chime in on that. Anything else you want to jump on, Tony?
Yeah, there's too much optimism here today, Ronbo. I'm happy everyone.
You do the Trey from VA on us. Oh, that's cute and cuddly. Too cute and cuddly in here today. Go ahead, Tony. Continue. Take the cute and cuddly out of here.
we might have to get Nick Wright in here, mate. You know, to settle things down a little bit.
Oh God, everybody be trying to get his IP address so we can find out where to find his ass. But yeah, go ahead.
Look, what were you saying before? You're trying to figure out. Was it a corner or a safety?
Oh yeah, the safety. It was the safeties. We know we got Pinnock. Benjair Brown is penciled in. But my God,
Siegel.
Oh, the fast guy. Yeah, Siegel. Siegel's he's a little slight of size, isn't he? But you put him in center field, that's fine. He doesn't have to be big. I just need him to be able to hit.
Yeah, Siegel, Pinnock. Oh, we know Malik.
We got to wait for Mustafa.
Who else have they got here?
Safeties. That's all I can
Richie Grant.
Oh.
Richie Grant.
Anthony likes Richie Grant, but Richie Grant got smoked today.
Did he?
I forgot who that. I saw he got beat by somebody. But you know what? That's okay because that's not something you can't draw from one time. So.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean, Ronbo. Like, we've got to see how these boys pan out in the preseason. I mean, they're going to play out of their skin. The rookies, they have to. They're fighting for position.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's a good thing about them.
You know, but
no confidence, no divaism. I got to get this job, so go.
According to everybody else, the only problems we've got is in the secondary.
Yeah. And only half the secondary. But Tony, as long as that pass rush up front is as mean as it may be, maybe it'll take a little bit of load off that secondary, just a little. But they both got to work together. You can't have that quarterback having passing lanes to throw into too easily because then the defensive line can't get to him, right? So, yeah, they've got a job they've got to be able to do to a certain level at least.
You know what we can't have, Ronbo? We can't have the defense coming out there and getting the ball back for the offense and then Kyle Shanahan calling stupid plays and not capitalizing on what the defense just did. Because if they keep doing that all season and Kyle doesn't come through with the play calling, they're going to get jack of it. They're going to say, what else do you want us to do, Kyle? Right? Call a goddamn game, you asshole.
As you can tell, Tony is not a huge fan of Kyle Shanahan. He's been doing this for years.
He just needs to be tweaked in the right areas, right? You know what I mean? That's all. Like he can get out to an insurmountable lead. But look at as Trey from VA would say, look at his stats in the fourth quarter when he's not winning or he needs to win. You know what I mean? Or it's crap. It's like zero. He hasn't won a game when the other team's leading in the fourth quarter.
And you forgot to add the part, if we're not ahead, at the half, we tend to struggle.
At the half.
I'm a Shanahan apologist, and he pisses me off with that too. So,
Yeah, because the problem with you, Ronbo, is that you don't notice yourself when we're doing in your face at your place, right? You don't notice yourself calling Kyle all sorts of names during the game. If you go back,
I do,
and you just got a collage or tape of every time you just went, Kyle, you God damn.
Don't you love it? When you see me vacate my chair for 2, 3, 4 minutes, I've got a heavy bag. I've got a heavy bag in the back that I go punch the hell out of. He does piss me off. Because the thing is, I think he overthought the play, and he came up with an idea that was like feasible. Shanahan, you can keep it basic there. You don't need to do anything cute. And that's what I piss him about Kyle more than anything else. When he should keep it basic, he refuses to do that. And when he's going airborne, when we're running the ball just fine, Kyle, keep it on the damn ground. These are the things. But every now and then he calls one of those ridiculous plays, and they work, Tony. That's why.
Yeah, but see, you see the same thing as I do. He just needs a little bit of tweaking in the right areas. He's not all that bad, Ronbo. I'm not saying that he's a terrible coach and this and that and the other, but when it's plain as day, like when you vacate your chair, there's a reason why you vacate your chair, all right? Because you and everybody else with you and all the people watching can see exactly the same thing. And it seems over the years that this dude hasn't learned from that.
I know, that's scary, isn't it?
It's $1 million question.
It's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and getting a similar result. What, Kyle? That last time you did that, the same thing happened. And I know you're smarter than that. But you know what, Tony? We could walk in Kyle's office and we'd ask him about that. And I guarantee you we'd walk out feeling like chastised children. I read some things about what he's doing. And he doesn't think a defense is going to be stupid enough to think we're going to run that same thing twice.
Well, guess what? The defense has been studying Kyle for a long time, and they're ready for it. And it's like you said, how come the Seahawks could work out, what the bloody hell is going to go on play after play after play after play? Because somebody there, all right, took their time to study Kyle's playbook, all right? And we've got players scattered around the league.
No, I mean a lot.
that know Kyle's playbook inside out. That's why I'm saying this season he better
Sam Darnold
sit down and try some new stuff. And the new stuff that they're doing during these practices or whatever you want to call them, training sessions, is what I've noticed is that Brock is practicing the long ball, which impresses me. Okay, good. We've got some speed. Throw the goddamn thing.
Well, there you go. And Brock's got a lot of sense. He doesn't need Kyle to tell him everything. That's what I like about Brock. And we're going to be okay as long as he's running things at least 40% of the time. Tony, we're going to pick up on this.
We've got all the tight ends, which has suppressed George Kittle into being the person that he can be, which means he can get over 1,000 yards. Why don't we use him? He can bust tackles. He can run across the middle. He can take Debo's job. He can do a lot of things, and I'm expecting Kyle to use him in that way this season to make a big difference.
And you're not going to be disappointed. We got to go now, though. But listen, Tuesday, looking for you. Got to have you. All right.
All right, brother. Shout out to Evan Ellis, Big Show, Papa Dragon. Good to hear Donut Denisha back.
Yeah.
Shout out to the rest of the crew. And, see you in the next chapter, brother.
Looking forward
to it. Keep your fingers crossed, mate. Put a blackboard up behind so we can keep track of how many times you leave the seat this year.
Tony, cheers. See you Tuesday.
Cheers, brother. Cheers, my man.
Oh, God. Reminds you watch movie reviews and they'll give a rating. The little guy's sitting there in a chair and he's watching. And then the next chair he's getting up. He's up and he's really excited. Then you got the one where he's. And then the one he just leaves the seat. I just realized I'm going through that. I wonder if I was influenced by those ratings. Austin, get your cowboy self in here. Austin.
What's up, Ronbo?
Austin, I'm glad you called. Austin, you provided a lot of fans around the league with a whole lot of fun and laughter. And, I don't want you guys to have to go through that. It should be all fair and everything. But then again, it's kind of funny to watch Jerry Jones carry on with these antics. Micah has to know by now, Micah, this goes way back to Emmitt Smith, and then all the players since then. Jerry, this is what he does. He loves to toy with his best players. He's already signed several other people, but they're not the star that you are, Micah. You should be. I said to myself when I was watching that report, Micah, you should be complimenting. You should take that as nothing but pure praise. I'm not going to pay him. And then Steven says, well, when Micah acts like he wants to, Micah needs to behave like he wants to get paid. I found out, Austin, you can confirm this for me. Did Jerry say, I'm going to give you a deal, and then Micah said, get with my agent? And no, I don't talk with agents, Micah. I'm going to need to talk to you. And then Micah kept insisting on him talking to his agent, and Jerry pulled the deal off the table. Is that what happened, really?
You're wrong. Yes, Ronbo, that was what happened. Because there was a deal in place, money and all, and it was everything Micah wanted. But Jerry said, you're going to meet me face to face. And this is true. It all came out. And then basically, when he told Jerry, talk to my agent, said you didn't want to talk to me. And then it downhill there. And Jerry said, okay, then we're going to take that money off the table. And now it's got everyone into a hissing contest of, I want traded now. Yep. And you want to know what's the kicker, Ronbo? Vegas currently has the 49ers as the third best odds to land Micah Parsons in a trade. I'm like, this can't get any worse.
No, don't pay attention. You know what? Everybody that's anybody in the NFL is always on his way to the 49ers. I remember maybe one. They never end up in San Francisco. It's as if Vegas does. I don't know why they do that. Everybody that's available is coming to San Francisco. No, they're not. We're supposed to get Devontae Freeman. Was supposed to be a good landing spot for us. No. Who else this year? Every time a great player is having problems with his team, he's coming to San Francisco. It's hilarious. He's not.
Yeah.
Micah's going to get signed by the Cowboys.
It's funny. And here's the thing too, Ronbo. And I'm not worried because here's the thing. Like, I have friends and family, they're worried half to death. They're like, we got to play the Eagles week one. If Micah's not there, we're screwed. And I just say, this is what Jerry does. He wants to feel like he's in charge. Yeah. They're going to sign a deal. It's all going to be good. It's all going to be cool. Like, this is how Jerry operates. He likes to be in control and make headlines.
And make sure everybody sees him. And didn't Dak sign one day or hours before the first game of the season, year before last? Was it 2 years? Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, funny enough, Rob, it was like 2 weeks before the season started, before we played Tampa Bay. He signed on the dotted line, and then, of course, Jerry had to throw the pot shot in there of, you're costing me a lot of money. I better see a Super Bowl ring out of this. And I'm like, of course you would do that, Jerry. You can't just be happy that the deal got done. And I'm like, of course you would, Jerry. I'm like, don't expect nothing else. So if you hear him say something after Micah signs, that's normal for him. Got to get the last laugh, so to speak, Ronbo.
Austin, do you ever wonder sometimes, though, does Jerry really want to win? This kind of behavior is not indicative of an organization that's serious. I don't wait till the last minute to sign one of the best edge rushers in the game. I don't wait if I need to get that team on the field and let them build some cohesion and chemistry going into the season. Has Jerry's time come, if it's not already years ago, to go ahead and Steven, the way he talks, he's just like Jerry, though. So Austin, it's when he finally passes the baton to Steven, Steven's going to take up his father's habits. I don't talk to agents. I talk to players.
And here's the thing too, Ronbo. Like, I'll listen to him on the radios in the mornings or any interviews he does. All he says is, I want one more Super Bowl. I want one more Super Bowl. But then when he does actions like this, that makes you think, like, do you really want another Super Bowl, Jerry? Then get your checkbook out and pay the people what they deserve. Stop being so greedy. Like, take notes here. Yeah, get the checkbook out, Jerry. Come on. Yeah. Like, be like the Niners. Pay Christian McCaffrey. Even though he didn't ask, you all got the checkbook out for him and was like, here's a little extra money. We're going to get ahead of this. Now, unfortunately, with Debo and company, that was
we got some blemishes on that too, but still, not days before. Well, Nick Bosa was bad. I think Nick signed a few minutes before the season started too. Nobody's worse than Cincinnati, though.
Fred Warner, I know you all paid him before the head of the curve. So the Niners have a better history than the Cowboys. I will say that, Ronbo. You all are better at that than I am. Yeah. John Lynch is a better GM than Jerry Jones is. I will say that right up front to anybody that'll listen. Y'all know how to make deals.
Yeah. When you got rid of Jimmy Johnson, that indicated that Jerry Jones was all about the ego. Jimmy Johnson was going to win you a couple more trophies, probably. That's why I question, actually, does Jerry want to win, or does he just want to keep the camera on himself? So,
exactly. And the thing, too, Ronbo, is if we lose to the Eagles opening night, all it's going to be is the media is going to be tickety talk. Oh, Jerry's a fool. Jerry's this. But if they win, Jerry is going to puff his chest out and be like, I don't need anybody. We can win with who we got here. You know how it goes.
He is an arrogant SOB when it comes to that, isn't it? But hey, I got to say, Austin, he would be saving Micah and everybody else that he has to do deals with face-to-face. He'd be saving them that fee that they pay to agents.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, Ronbo. So here, he's all about saving money. One thing you got to give that old son of a gun, Ronbo, is he knows how to save some money. If he cuts the middleman out, he's like, just talk face-to-face. He doesn't do all that let me talk to your agent, then I'll talk to you. He's like, no, you're going to talk to me, and that's it. Nobody else.
So I got to give Jerry a little credit there, because Dak would be getting all that. He is getting all that money. What am I talking about? He did, because Dak finally but he would be getting all that money agent-free. Well, that's a lot. Because the agent takes what percentage?
Exactly.
Ooh,
I think 10? It's like... it's at least 10. And the newest contract he signed, Ronbo, it was $60 million guaranteed. I think it's now like $80 million guaranteed now, new money.
For who?
He got him.
Dak?
Yeah. Yes, Dak.
Oh!
Because Dak recently. Yeah. But the good thing about it is, Ronbo, it's a team-friendly deal, as they call it. He's getting all of his money later on. The money he's getting now is supposed to help us win, according to what they say. And I'm like, that's going to hurt us in the long run more than anything. But okay, get your money, Dak.
Also, I've been feeling sorry for Dak for getting paid as much as he did and not winning the big one. But now, I'm not feeling sorry for Dak. He's set for life, and his kids are set for life. My God. All right, you know what? Also, we got to go, though. Too much fun.
Yeah, Ronbo, thank you, as always, for letting me on the platform, Ronbo. I love coming into Niners land and talking it up with you, Ronbo. And the Cowboy has got to roll, baby.
You're nothing but fun, Austin. I appreciate you. We'll see you. I'll be back Tuesday if you got time. He rode on off in Ohio Silver and away. Tony, ATL, get in here, Tony. $80 million? And Austin didn't make that up. You can't make stuff like that up. But Dak took a team-friendly deal in order to pay to keep the talent out there. Well, if that's the case, why am I asking? I know. You don't pay. Micah has to do what he's told. And if he does, he'll get paid. But as Junior said, well, Micah's got to... He's got to act like he wants to be here. That's what he was talking about. When Jerry says, I don't want to talk to your agent, I'll talk to you face to face, you have to take him seriously. Even if I don't understand all the legalese in the contract, which I need my agent to do, Jerry doesn't care. You won't sign here if you do. Hey, I bet you that's why Elliot, oh man, that's what happened. Elliot waited and wouldn't do it in 5 weeks into the season. Hey, Tony, are you there? Tony?
Hello?
Here you are. Tony.
Ronbo, good evening. How are you?
Oh, good evening, fam. I'm doing great, man. I tell you, it's been a fun night. As we get closer to the season, football.
Hall of Fame weekend is over.
Yeah, and here
now
we go.
It's time to prep and get ready for the first preseason games. Get these backups, all your draft picks, undrafted free agents, get them ready to play.
And now at this point, Tony, I want to slow down because the season goes by so fast. It just seems it's over. As soon as it starts, it seems like it's just a few days away. Oh, God, we're in week 14. Man, I remember when this season just started.
Yeah, take it day by day.
Yeah, you know. Well,
Ronbo, somebody in the chat, early in the chat when you first started,
yeah,
asked me the question, hey, this is a good chance for you guys, the Falcons, to trade for Michael Parsons. I said, are you crazy? I said, we got 6 edge rushers, all were good college players. 6. Yeah. Why would we trade for Michael Parsons?
Who stands to be the highest paid edge rusher in the game in a few weeks.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Nah.
And 2 of our 2 first-round picks were edge rushers. Ronbo, that James Pierce, the one that started 2 fights. Ronbo, he's changing the culture. The Falcons are going to be bullies this year.
You know, that's what you need. You need guys that are a little bit crazy but good.
Yeah, Leonard Floyd's kind of taking them under his wing. Slow down, young fellow. You know, this is just, you know, tone it down a little bit. These are your own teammates, and it's good to ruffle up a little bit, but slow it down.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we got that veteran leadership.
It's like I told you, it's better to have to slow people down a little bit in that area than have to pick them up. If you ain't got any fire, football ain't for you.
Yeah, and Ronbo, I see that y'all signed a veteran. He was out of football last year. Veteran free agent Robbie Anderson. Oh, forgive me, Robbie Chosen. Remember he changed his name.
I was getting ready to correct you. I do.
What is he, camp bait or something, or does he have a legitimate shot of making the team?
Well, you know, he was with us at the same time last year, and he didn't make the cut. So I don't understand what's going on with him. We also lost a what's his name? Something St. John. What's his name's brother? They got rid of him in order to get. No, we got rid of somebody else. No, did he? We've been getting rid of people to take other people on. But yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be a lot of moves made like with these next couple of weeks here and there. I'm still looking. We're looking for a backup nose tackle. We need a backup nose tackle.
And they're not easy to find. That's why we got lucky. We picking up CJ. CJ is a nose tackle. He is a very interesting nose tackle.
I'm telling you that New Orleans Saints, I've always liked their offensive line, Ronbo.
Yeah.
Their offensive line is going to be even better now. I know that Armstead, he went to Miami. Now he's retired. They got 4 first-round picks on the offensive line and a second-round pick. Their center is the second-round pick. McCoy, he's been there for years. He's there. And Cesar Ruiz, their first-round pick at right guard. The other 3 guys are new first-round picks from the last 5 years. Penning, their first-round pick, he wasn't doing well at tackle. They moved him inside the guard. And they drafted him. They got the first-round pick, the kid from Texas that you liked and we like this year. He's playing left tackle. He's doing well. And they moved their left tackle, first-round pick last year, to right tackle. If nothing else, their offensive line is going to still be good. The Saints.
The thing is, I worry about moving offensive linemen because they look good at what position they were playing at school. The NFL is not a place to go learn a new trade. It's going to be, man, how does it look? I mean, even with the guys you've moved around.
I heard they're looking good in camp. And remember Joe Alt, the Chargers first-round pick last year, He played left tackle 4 years at Notre Dame. Jim Harbaugh moved him to right tackle. He ain't missed a beat. But that's Jim Harbaugh.
Some guys can do that, though. Because Mike McGlinchey at Notre Dame was a left tackle. And so when he came to San Francisco, they made him a right tackle. And Mike, you know what, though? Road graders like Mike McGlinchey, though, it doesn't matter where they're on the field. They're gonna do that really well. But you can't get that kind of player to pass protect worth a damn. Pretty much most of the time, except that guy that the Colts picked up here a few years ago that played left tackle out of Notre Dame next to Mike, actually. No, he played guard next to Mike. What's that guy's name? Oh, I wanted to give him something.
I don't know. I know 2/3 of that Colts interior line is now in Minnesota.
Man, I doubt they got rid of that guard, though, that played next to McGlinchey, because that dude was just a badass. Oh, he's good. But, you know, it's funny, Tony, you know about the legendary offensive linemen around the league. You can almost name all of them. There's not that many. Oh, there's a lot of offensive linemen, but not many of them really make you think. You figure, you look at Detroit, and what is that big dude they got from
Quentin Nelson? You got to start with Quentin Nelson.
Quentin Nelson's what I'm talking about in Indianapolis.
In football, he has been.
Yeah, Quentin is the one I'm talking about from Indianapolis. No, I'm talking about right now, the Lions. He's got a Polynesian name. Even Nick,
you talking about Penei Sewell, something like that?
Even Nick does not like to deal with that dude. So, you know, I'm saying
he gets his clamps on you, and you're done. I watched them individually on plays. I wouldn't even watch the play. I would watch him. I'm like, oh, my goodness, you got to deal with this dude for 60 minutes.
Tony, if I was assigning my scouts, they'd be in New Zealand, they'd be in Australia. Those guys, they grow huge, and they're athletic. Huge, strong, and naturally strong and athletic. I'd have 2 or 3 guys parked in all those areas. You're going to find me a Penei Sewell.
Yeah. Frank Ragnow, their center, all-pro center, retired. They got that Glasgow.
I forgot about him.
Glasgow, who played guard for Indianapolis. He was with Detroit last year, his first year. So now he's going to play center. And they drafted Tate Rutledge in the second round from Georgia to play that right guard spot. And then so that spot's still filled in Detroit. But Ronbo, I'm not talking about the Hall of Fame game, because it happened to us. When you lose, you said this, when you lose your offensive and your defensive coordinator, things ain't going to be the same. It takes a while, and you might not never get it back. You remember how our offense was in 2016, and then Kyle left, and Sarkisian came in? We only averaged 20 points a game 2017, but we still made the playoffs because of our defense.
7th most productive. The personnel was still there for the most part. 7th most productive offense
but our scoring was way down.
And all of a sudden, after Shanahan leaves, this is why I get mad at Kyle, but I don't want him going anywhere. I just question his judgments on occasion. Too many occasions, but still.
Yeah, so we're going to see what's going to happen with Detroit, because it might not affect them, but you lose your offensive and your defensive coordinator, and you still got the same personnel. Let's see what happens.
They got to readjust. If you brought in all new people, there's nothing, but they got to readjust. Tony, Don Bird, you got a problem.
Yeah. It's going to be one side of the ball or the other. We don't know which yet, but something's going to happen, because those new coordinators, they bring in their own philosophy.
Yep. Tony, we got to go, but we're gonna look for you Tuesday, and more drama is going to build up.
Tearing Texas boy up. We ran him out of the chat.
But I seen him back here a couple minutes ago.
When I said we ran him out of the chat, talking about he wasn't ran out. Yes, he was. We embarrassed him.
If you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, it's easy to do.
It's easy to do. Yep. Their punchline, a cocktail joke.
Tuesday, Tony, I can't wait. Have a great night.
All right, Ronbo, we'll see you Tuesday. Bijan Robinson was on the pivot, and he compares himself to Christian McCaffrey.
Ooh.
So if you want to catch that interview, it's on YouTube.
I'm going to go do that, yes. All right.
Take care, sir.
Always appreciate you. Have a great night. See you Tuesday. Well, hey, Show, don't let Tanisha back. I know how you like them. Get on, Show. I know you're probably peeping in every now and then. Get your butt in here, man. We want to hear what you got to say about this season. And no, we're not going to boo you. Not everybody. But you got 2 or 3 guys don't particularly appreciate you, but that's okay. You're thick skin. Fam, thank you for the contributions tonight. Much appreciated. And we'll be back Tuesday. Don't forget to subscribe before you go, because we're looking for you Tuesday as well. Have a great night, fam. See you Tuesday. Niners.